Oh, that explains it.
What?
I'm looking at my DS,
What?
and hold on.
Oh.
I got it. It's hard to describe. I gotta get a picture.
Ah.
I got to get the picture.
I see this, and I'm like, what the fuck caused that?
Let me see.
Huh? Dun, dun, dun.
Do you want to know what caused that?
What?
That's where my hand rests on the DS. Like,
Rip.
because I've got the long gamer thumbs,
Uh-huh.
so my hand rests, or my finger rests on the corner there, and then that's how I use the joystick. So I basically just wore off the paint in that one section.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's like my
I-
computer, one of those old computer mouse that I have, it's wore off from my hand for so long.
I mean, at least I'm not like fucking Gus Sorolla, whose sweat eats through metal.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sora knows.
I don't need any of that. Okay.
Yeah. I agree.
Meanwhile...
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, in this universe,
Meanwhile, in this universe. Da-da-da-da.
Meanwhile, in this universe, back to my reality.
back to your reality or
life.
your hidden nightmare.
So far as I can tell, they're both starting to blend.
They all blend.
Okay, well, I'm...
It's only gonna get worse before it gets better, but that's how a nightmare works.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I am ready for whatever.
Body is Reggie.
Yeah, it could be.
Alright, everybody paying attention? Sora?
Yee.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I gotta close that, otherwise I'm gonna get a hell of an echo from myself, and ugh. You know how I feel about my voice online.
You don't have a bad voice, seriously.
It's weird hearing myself, okay?
I understand. I feel weird too, hearing myself.
Alright, so we're gonna pick up the next morning.
The next morning. Alright.
So, Norl, what are you doing in the morning?
Currently, at this time, Norl is taking his time to wake up and meditate, and he's also pacing back and forth in his room, contemplating his next move.
Okay. Viessa, what are you doing this morning?
Viessa's still asleep.
She's still out cold. Gotcha.
She's
All right.
No, she's tossing and turning now.
Oh boy.
Yep. And suddenly you hear
Would
her
you-
scream for help.
Okay.
Huh?
I said okay. Nira's out like a damn light. She doesn't hear anything. Is Pelwood awake?
Yeah.
Okay. Pelwood, you're... How did I fucking set this up last time?
Uh-oh.
Okay. You're 2 rooms away from her.
Uh-huh.
You hear it. Norl, you're 2 rooms away from her. You hear it. For whatever reason, Nira's next door doesn't hear a fucking thing.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. She's out like a light.
I know why you don't. So, that's what's going on there. What do you gentlemen do?
Oh, I heard somebody scream for help. I'm gonna see if I can see what the hell's going on.
You know who screamed for help. You
Yeah,
know
I
that
you-
voice.
I know, but I want to see what the heck's happening. Why is he screaming for help? Like, what's going on? So, do I like run to her door?
Do you?
Yeah,
I don't know. You're the one that's controlling this.
that is where I go.
I do not have a controller for your character,
Yeah, I
Carl.
know.
You do.
You do
oh,
you.
I gotta, can you hear that?
Yes.
It's a
Okay.
quick time event. Oh shit!
Oh, no. Mash A. Mash A.
You fall and go over the railing. What?
What? No, hopefully I didn't go that far. Jeez.
No.
Nah, you're fine.
So you barrel your way to Viessa's door.
Yeah.
Okay. There's already a guard putting his shoulder into the door. It's not budging.
It's not opening?
Probably locked.
Don't you have a key?
He says no. I don't have the key. The captain has the key, and
Captain?
he's next door. He's still out. He's sleeping, and we don't want to wake him up because we'll wake up everybody in that room.
But this could be an emergency.
Exactly.
That's why I'm putting my shoulder into the door. Do you want to help me?
Yeah.
Norl, do you join them?
Well, yeah, we need the door puncher over here.
I open my door, close it, walk over, and I say, "Why don't you both move out of the way?"
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think the expert has arrived.
Okay, roll me a strength check. You
14.
get the door open. 14. Yeah, you pop that. You fucking slam your shoulder into that door, and it swings open. You just kind of. You think you put a little too much force behind it, so you try to stop yourself. And once.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Once upon a time.
All right. So, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
It got to
Once. It got to once.
Do you want to know what I got from Jake? It got two.
Yeah. I know, I did too. That's why I answered.
Anyway, so you put your shoulder into that door. Door swings open, and you fall in shoulder first onto the floor. You put just enough effort into it to carry yourself through and onto the floor. You're now laying on the floor in Viessa's room.
Viessa is still tossing and turning and screaming for help. With a sweat on her brow.
Norl quickly gets himself to his feet and runs over and tries to wrestle and retain Viessa and tries to get her to get back to being focused, and I'm trying to get her to realize that I'm here, Peldwood's here, everybody's here to be sure what's going on.
Almost, but alright.
So how are you doing that? Are you trying to slap her awake? Are you trying to shake her? What are you doing?
I am shaking her awake. I'm not going to slap somebody.
What? Yeah, I don't know. It could be anything.
Well, I mean, okay, Cat, he's a monk. If he slaps Viessa, her head's coming off of her shoulders.
Oh,
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. I didn't think about that.
He'll slap the McShit out of you, is what he'll do.
Uh-oh.
Only use these hands against enemies. You're not an enemy.
Okay.
Yet? Sorry, I couldn't help myself on that one.
She
Don't with me.
She wakes up from being shaken in a huff.
Yes.
Where am I? What? Wait. You're here? Why are you here?
You, obviously, something incredibly destructive just happened, or something happened, because you were shaking and gyrating and going around and screaming in terror.
I'd have left out gyrating, but that's just me.
More like tossing and turning, but okay. Anyway, back in character. I was?
Yes, you were.
Yes.
It was a dream. Or a nightmare. Gosh, that
I was
was...
gonna say it looked. I was gonna say that looked more like a nightmare to me.
It became a nightmare. It was good for a while. So, but, oh, that was scary.
Well, I'm definitely relieved it was nothing more than a nightmare.
Yeah, really.
You had me and Peltwood just in tatters.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good to know you're okay. Just worried
I just
something
hope
might have
that
happened in
this
here.
nightmare doesn't become reality. Oh, jeez.
Is there anything you
It
could
doesn't jump.
mention? Or you want to mention?
Well, I mean, like I said, it started off okay. Like I saw my mother again from a long time ago, but then after a while, she was talking about some sort of thing going on with the necklace I have, and then suddenly she turns into like a lich or something.
Oh.
And then she started trying to grab me and things, and I was running away, calling for help. And these other hooded creatures came after me. I don't know if that's really a thing, but yeah, the hooded creatures seem to be reality, so that's why I was thinking it's real.
Wait. Did you just say lich?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I mean, all I remember is that time a while back, and yeah, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, no, it definitely
Surprised I
was
got
not.
out of there. I'm surprised anybody got out of that one, even with our, extra firepower that we had.
Yeah. That's what makes me worried.
I can definitely understand your concern.
Yeah. Well, at least it was a dream, I guess.
A dream, or as how you put it, unless have you had a history of having visions that come true?
Not that I'm aware of. But I've never really had dreams like that.
I know for a fact that when it comes to this sort of thing, sometimes spiritual things can be weird like that. You never really know.
True. Maybe it just... I don't know. Maybe it was just a dream, but maybe it is real. I don't know. I'm not even sure what this lich is. I just saw him in a dream.
Well,
maybe he's not really there.
That's a possibility, but all I know is when it comes to anything of that nature, that's just a big no on my part.
Same. I don't want to run into a lich again.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes? I mean,
no.
no.
No, Peltwood. I don't want to run into it.
I agree with that.
Alright, let's see. At least I know now I'm safe.
Yes, that's good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, I need to go check in with Lady Mallory and see how I'm gonna get things done today.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there for a second.
Okay.
Viessa knows Nira is next door.
Oh yeah. I was wondering,
So,
why did Nira not come and help?
I don't know.
is anybody gonna check on that first?
Actually, you have a good point.
Yeah, that's a little concerning. Maybe we should check on this.
Before there's any more responses, before Norl even hears anything, he goes doing a determined walk straight out of that room, walks over to next door, and immediately you just hear what sounds like a police knock.
And you get no response.
Huh.
I decide to knock again.
Nothing.
If I have to do it a third time, I'm gonna punch it.
No, he punched one door down already.
Oh no, he shouldered that door. He went full
door's
force
gone.
police shoulder into that one.
Okay.
No, it's still attached. It's just the lock's broken.
It's just swung open, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna try a third time.
Okay, you get nothing.
Alright. Give him a warning.
Now hold on. Before you roll, are you going to at least try to open it first?
I check the knob and twist and turn.
Door opens.
Oh, well, that was in what
I
expected.
slowly push the door open.
Okay, the door oddly doesn't make a sound.
My passive
Your
perception.
door creaked.
My passive perception
one-
is a 17. So what can I see?
Well, you see Nira on the bed, kind of coiled around the 4-year-old. She's under the cover. Nira's under the covers. The kid is under their own blanket, and the tiefling dude is laying on top of all the blankets. But the room is silent. Do you enter?
I take one step in.
Your foot's
Okay,
What's what?
my foot what?
does not make a sound. Your footstep makes no sound when it hits the wooden floor. No creak, no nothing. Sorry, hold on. No. Nothing.
Why is this room silent?
Hey, well, am I aware that this is happening now?
If you followed him, yes, you are.
Okay, I'm going that way, and I see the doors open, but it's like I noticed that there's something wrong. It's like
Norl, how
some-
far into the room are you?
I'm starting to walk in, but
I am at the middle of the doorway. Like I said, 1 foot in.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
So I
progress
decided-
further?
So I decide to test it again, and I put my other foot in.
And there's no sound. Are you standing in the room now?
Yes.
Okay.
I decide to take the most extreme test that I can think of. I lift up my foot and proceed to stomp with all of my monk
Nothing.
strength.
Nothing. You get no sound.
so I just see him stump.
Yep, you see him stomp. You see him put the force into it, but nothing.
And I'm just like, what the heck?
I'm thinking about it, and then I decide to test to see if that also means that anything I say is silent. So I shout, "Hello."
And you open your mouth, you feel the air move out of your throat, your vocal cord, you feel your vocal cords vibrate, but nothing comes out of your mouth.
And once again, I just see him try to talk.
To you, it looks like he's mouthing, like he's yelling.
Okay. And I'm guessing he's unable to hear any. Is he unable to hear anything outside the room?
Yes. Since he's in the room, he can't hear anything coming into the room either.
So he wouldn't be able to hear me if I said anything.
No,
No.
Well,
not at this point.
Can I just do like
Since I have,
example of just trying to say something? Like if I
Yeah, you don't know what's going
hey,
on,
what's
so you
going
can say.
on?
And
Can you hear me?
Norl
going
doesn't
on
respond.
So
yeah, I
No.
don't. I don't respond. I can't hear anything. I'm just trying to look around, trying to figure out
I
what
start
this
kind
is.
of waving at you. It's like hey, what?
Do you try to wake any of them up?
Okay, all right. So at this point, since that's happening, I decide to walk over and firmly plant my hands down on the bed at the
And
edge
the
of
bed
it, wherever the door is.
vibrates, and the bed shakes, and the three of them stir a little bit, but nobody wakes up.
I decide to lift my hands up and plant it again.
This time, the male tiefling slowly gets up, walks over to you, takes you gently by the arm, out of the room, and goes, "I'm so sorry. With tiefling children, we tend to cast the Zone of Silence spell because of one of our race's abilities."
Oh, right. I think I may have went through that with Nira. Yeah.
Probably, yes. And he turns and looks and goes, "Give it a couple of minutes. Let those two wake up, and then we'll have the spellcaster who I asked to do that come and dispel it.
Okay.
But that is more so
oh,
everybody else can sleep."
Okay. That's understandable. I get. Oh,
And then he
by the way,
turns to Viessa and Pelwood and goes, "So when a tiefling child starts to cry, they do not have control." So instead of waking up the entire
you cut
guild,
out.
he breaks down. Hold on, I got this marked. I got a bug on my face. Hold on.
Ooh,
Bug on face.
get out, bug.
Yes. I need to find that real quick. PQRS. There we are. So he explains that all tieflings have an innate ability to use thaumaturgy, and the reason why they cast the Zone of Silence around tiefling children is because it can allow their voice to boom up to 3 times as loud as normal for like a minute, and that's enough to wake up the entire guild.
Oh, okay.
And he explains, and I actually had the spellcaster come in and cast that because we were having trouble getting her to, and he points to the little girl, go to sleep. Nira's clearly got the cap on at this point. I gotta throw that out.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it takes a little bit for a few years for a young tiefling to gain control and mastery over it. I mean, you should have seen it a week ago. She was opening and closing that door to the room we had her in. Good and loud. Nice big slams, which is another aspect of the spell.
Ah.
Yeah, basically
So-
what it does. Basically, Norval's like, yeah, basically what it does is it causes all sorts of freaky stuff to happen.
Essentially, yes.
Like what freaky stuff?
I'll just read the spell off out of character, and then you can kind of piece it together, Pel.
Okay. Alright.
Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal, so if they're crying, like you've heard a kid cry, just amplify that by 3. It gets so much louder. You cause flames to flicker and brighten, dim, or change color for a minute. You cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. You create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, a cry of a raven, or ominous whispers, or whatever the hell you want. You instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. You alter the appearance of your eyes for 1 minute.
Yeah, so like I said, freaky paranormal stuff.
Yeah, so that's what was going on there. Yeah, I had completely out of character, I had the 3 of them sharing the bed in my head, and I'm like, wait, I gotta take thaumaturgy into account. Okay, I have an idea. Zone of silence. Over the whole room.
Makes sense.
He goes, does that explain anything? I mean, and he looks at Norl and goes, you look like you've seen a ghost. So, did something happen? And he turns to the guard that's now standing next to Pelwood. And, opens his arms. I mean, this dude's in, like, pajama pants, barefoot, bare-chested, just, well, did something happen last night? Anything of note? Guard, no, not really. Other than, he points to Viessa. I think she had a nightmare.
Yeah.
It woke me up, that's for sure.
I would definitely say that there was a nightmare for sure.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay. Alright, well, like I said, let's give those 2 a little bit of time.
Yeah.
The 3 of us were up really, really late with her. So, we're just going to let them sleep for a little bit. I mean, your class isn't until this afternoon.
Right.
So, let's just let them sleep in.
Right.
Sounds good to me.
And then I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and then if you guys want, we can skip ahead.
Yay!
Yay! Skipping ahead.
Oh.
As you flip over.
Yeah. Okay. I do that a lot. I just kind of do that. So I need to hide. Oh, hello. Thanks for joining me.
Alright, so are we skipping ahead in time? Unless Sora wants to do something real quick.
Yeah, because he's on the ship.
Well,
Yeah.
Papa's on the ship.
No, I'm good.
You gonna stay on the ship?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on the ship.
For now.
Boderman.
Alright. So we're skipping ahead to the afternoon?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Banana.
So give me a minute. I gotta get comfortable again. Okay. So, Norl, you found a key for Nira. The tiefling guy has introduced himself as, I believe we selected Mordai is his name?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mordai. Okay. Mordai, he has taken the tiefling girl and away. I mean, she was very reluctant to go. Very reluctant to leave Nira's side. That girl's been, like, attached to Nira's leg for the morning.
Aw. Poor little girl.
Do you say anything about that, Norl?
Uh.
Anybody?
No, I'm I'm pretty much I'm pretty much focused on getting ready for teaching. So
That Norl would be well aware that Nira won't turn away a child in need.
right, so that's why I don't have concerns.
Yep. I mean, if those two have questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them real quick. But otherwise, Nira's in a gi and, ushering the kids and looking at you going, okay, how are we going to do the placements on this? I'll get them set up.
Okay, we need to have people. We need to have some of the students set in square formations and have them to where they are set and form in line, so that way, whenever I instruct, no one is going to get hurt.
She goes, so evenly spaced in lines.
Right.
Right.
If they want to, they can also be in rows, if that would work easier.
Nira nods and starts, directing the kids to the spots, ushering one over, pointing to a spot, getting everything set up for you.
Norrell gets to the middle up towards the very far end, where the teachers usually are, claps his hands together, and he says, "Okay, is everyone ready for the first lesson today?"
And they all nod. They're all excited to, learn something new that they don't get to see that or learn that often.
Okay. The very first thing that I want everyone to learn, is what is known as stillness of mind. This is going to be most
Nira
likely a
leans over and
challenge.
goes, taps you on the shoulder. Why don't you teach him proper breathing first before jumping off the deep end to stillness of mind? I mean, you tried to teach me that when I was their age, and what happened?
That's where the breathing is going to get to. That's the first building block of getting to stillness of mind. I am telling them their goal.
She nods and shrugs and goes, okay. I mean, they are kids ranging from 11 to, there's a couple of, 6-year-olds in there, too, that are kind of antsy and, not quite standing still. That Nira takes notice of and hurries over to. Gets him to calm down a little bit.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So, what I want everyone to do
You got an achievement.
is
Oh,
so
what'd you get?
well,
I don't know, something with a 50 on it. Let me.
Oh, okay, probably 50 hours.
Yep, over 50 hours.
Woohoo!
Alright, so what I want everyone to do is to place their hands there in front of them.
Okay, do you want to repeat that?
Lights
You
go.
kind of lagged out.
Yeah.
What I want everyone to do is to place their hands together in front of them, like so.
And while you're doing that, the rest of the class, does it, and Nira gets the 6-year-olds to calm down and actually stand still with their hands together, like the way you're showing.
Close
She's
your
basically
eyes.
gonna be babysitting them. The rest of the kids are
Right.
hardcore into this. These kids just wanted to try something new.
Right. And then Norrell proceeds with, then close your eyes, take in a slow, deep, meaningful breath, and then exhale slowly. Okay. Repeat again.
And the class follows suit. Nira, again, having a little trouble with the younglings, but she's managing to keep them in line.
One more time. Okay. Okay, good. Now, what you have just experienced is a brief moment of peace, stillness of mind. If you noticed within those moments, your thinking process is much, much larger in that time period. There's much more breathing room for you to figure out what move you're going to do next. When you're at one with yourself in this way, you'll be a lot better off for it. Now, the next step is I want you to, at first, repeat what I did before, but then after that, I want everyone to get into the stance and throw a punch. Properly. I will show how to do that.
Oh God. Okay. All right. I got a twist I can put on this.
Uh-oh.
That'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I just kind of in the balcony or whatever right now?
If you wanted to watch the class, that's fine. If you
Yeah,
wanted
I'm
to
just-
head out,
No, I'm just
they'll
sitting
send somebody out with you to explore the town and point you out to the sites and
there.
whatnot.
I'm just standing.
You don't know the area.
I'm up there, kind of
So
looking
this
down.
is what part of the afternoon? Just like noon?
This is right after lunch. They cleared out the common area of
Ah.
tables because it was a big group.
Okay.
We're actually in the common area of the guild hall. We're not in a classroom because again, it's a big group.
That's
It's a lot of the kids. If you're if you're standing where Peld is, you can look across the balcony and you can see Mallory just kind of leaning on the banister, just kind of watching.
Yeah, I think I will be standing there.
She's, I mean, a lot of the kids are well behaved. Just the 6-year-olds, hey, they're fucking 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna wander off regardless of what you think.
And like I said, Nira's doing a very damn good job of keeping them in line and where they're meant to be. So the class takes their stances, and Nira's helping one of the little ones with the stance, and then
Right. So
it takes a
Noel's
breath
like, take deep breath.
and slugs
Exhale.
Nira in the eye.
Yeah.
Just boom, and she's just kind of like, okay, all right, we're good. I mean, it took her by surprise. She actually landed on her ass. Jake, you can hear Mallory above you kind of snicker a little bit.
Okay, class, I would like for you to pay attention as to what just happened. This is
there
exactly
goes,
what
no.
we.
Nope. I got this one. I got it.
This is what we don't want to happen. Nira is not your enemy. Remember that.
It's not something we wanted to happen. I was just in the line of fire. This was my fault.
Accidents happen, mistakes happen, everything's fine. But I want everyone to remember, these hands are lethal weapons. But they can also be perfect allies.
And Nira goes back to the kid, and he's like super apologetic about it. Like, I didn't mean to. Don't punish me. She's like, it's fine. I just won't be able to use the eye for a little bit. It's fine. He got her in her bad eye. He got her right in the scarred eye. Is where he got her, right in the right.
Ouch.
And I mean, Peld and Viessa.
Yeah.
You've seen Nira take a hit and then whatever hit her burst into flames. You're a little surprised that the kid didn't ignite at first, but then you're like, it's a kid. Why would she do that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to say Viessa had taught Nira in our hometown actually playing with the kids.
Oh yeah.
So, like, Viessa would know, Nira will put up with children more than she'll put up with adults.
Okay.
And
Alright.
the guild hall
So-
we're in is the reason why.
Alright, so it's at this point that Norl has everyone calm, focused in their stance, and he decides to whenever. So he's like, okay, when everyone is in their stance, everyone is form fit and focused forward. Keep your focus forward, not to your left or to your right. Forward. When I say left, you throw your left fist forward. When I say right, you throw your right fist forward. And whenever you throw any of your hands, your other fist needs to be almost pretty much to about chest level, if not stomach level, and keeping it as a fist tight. So that way everything is form fit and you're still in your stance.
Okay,
so I will show a demonstration.
So while he does that, so what he's describing is, I actually had to do this when I was in Taekwondo. When you're not in a fighting stance and you're practicing a punch, one hand is always right at your chest, like right up against your chest. You pull it back so your elbow's behind you, and your other arm is extended. And then when you punch, you just swap them. That's what they're doing right now. You've probably seen it in a couple of kung fu movies.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Enter the Dragon. That's what they're doing. That's what the kids are doing right now. But when he said left, Nira didn't quite get out of the way in time, and took a left hook to the jaw. And I mean, and then she looks at Normal, kind of rubbing her jaw, and she goes, "That kid's got a hell of a left hook."
Duly noted.
Yeah, you might want to stay away from these guys, or you're gonna be on the ground next.
I'm glad I'm on the balcony.
Yeah.
Okay, at that point, you see Norval basically staying at the walls, walking along there, and pacing back and forth, telling them left
Are you
and right.
Are you walking between the rows
Left,
and
right.
helping the kids?
Right.
Get their stances right. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
Nira
he's
does it to the
Norval is
6-year-olds.
right. Norval is basically focusing on the rest of them, making sure that everyone's staying in their stance and their form.
Yeah,
And
while
he's
Nira
just
does that with the
continuously-
younger ones.
Yeah, he's just continuing to chant left, right, left, right. And then Norval gets to basically the other side of the room and shouts, "Stop." And he decides
And
to wait.
some of the kids stop mid punch, so they're not quite in stance. They're not a well-oiled machine. I mean, they're a bunch of kids and tweens, so some of the younger ones stop. I mean, one of the 6-year-olds actually stops just before hitting Nira on the other side of her jaw. And she's just like, "Oh, thank God."
Okay, good. It looks like everyone is truly paying attention. When I say stop, no matter the position you're in, even if you're on the ground, you stop. Now that we've got it to where everyone understands how to throw a fist, we're going to focus on, shall I say the word again? Focus. And how we're going to do this is we're going to, instead of having it to where we do the hands together position, everyone is going to stay exactly where they are. And now we're going to take a deep breath in and exhale. All right, let's do that one more time. In and as you exhale, I want everyone to throw the next fist forward.
As you say that, you
So-
see Nira back away from the kids.
All right, everyone's deep breath and exhale.
And Nira does not get hit this time.
All right. Now, so at this point, I want whoever would like to answer exactly what had happened, or if they would like to explain themselves and see if the rest of the class understands, feel free to let me know.
And one arm goes up,
Yes.
and he goes, "Well, I learned the tiefling can take a punch." And the class chuckles. Nira actually laughs a little bit at that too.
Yes. Yes, she most certainly can. However, that wasn't what I asked.
And another hand goes up. It's one of the
Yeah.
older kids. And I have no idea what the fuck you're getting at. I'm not picking up what you're putting down here. But he explains, what he explains what is going on and what's happening. And he's
Okay.
correct.
Good. Basic, just to explain to the rest, yes. What that means is that when you took a deep breath, it helped you to focus, and when you exhaled, you were ready to extend out that energy. It's kind of like focusing a shot with a bow and arrow.
And half the kids nod. Yeah, okay. A couple of the others don't quite, so Nira pipes in. For those of you that cast spells, it's that moment before you cast the spell. And they catch it too. So another group nods. The younglings are just again, kind of eager, bouncing around. They're not moving from their spots, but they're bouncing up and down, like somebody put extra sugar on their Cheerios or whatever. They're a little hyper. They're a little excited.
Okay. Yes. Focus is very important, especially when you have a threat in front of you. Now we're getting to the point to where I want everyone to turn themselves one way, where they are facing one another. And what I want everyone to do is to prepare themselves for a one-hit spar. And when I mean one hit, you choose what you want to do, and that is it. That is the end of the match.
And Nira puts her hands up and goes, "You're not throwing a punch."
Eh.
Okay. You're
Before
gonna have to
looking at Norl going, "We're not doing that."
I'm slightly confused because you cut out.
So she tells the kids, once the first one to come up with what they're going to do for a strike, they're to put their hand up. Because she doesn't want that, because if somebody throws a punch and hits somebody, it's gonna turn into an all-out brawl.
Right.
So that's why she interjected, once you think of something, just put your hand up, you've won that round. Whoever has their hand up out of the group, you've won that round.
Yes. So, as was instructed, everyone turn to face the one next to you.
And Nira helps out, those that are a little confused by that. Gets everybody paired up. and then goes quickly back to the 6-year-olds,
Now,
gets them to settle down and pair up.
everyone get into stance. Okay.
Do you show them this stance?
Yes. I get into
Is it
I
your
get
typical?
into my stance.
Is it your typical fighting stance, where you're standing
That's-
sideways, giving less of a
Essentially,
target?
essentially the way that it is when you're standing straight, you put either your left or right foot, depending on which one is your best side. You put that to the back, and then you have your fists up.
Okay.
Whichever one is your main is the one that's forward, and the offhand is to the back.
Actually, Jake, in that regard, you're wrong.
Or is it the main hand that's
When
behind?
it's depending on so Nira explains it. So what he wants is you to stand sideways, one leg forward, dominant leg back. That's the side you write with. She raises her right hand. I write with my right, and she takes on a stance, and she's standing. So, like she's in front of Norl. So when she's standing in front of Norl, Norl only sees like her side, and she's in a ready stance. Not quite how you see Bruce Lee fight, just kind of rotate the chest a little bit so the shoulder is lined up with the hip. It's actually a better way to fight because it gives your enemy less of a target to hit.
Right.
So, and that's the stance she takes.
Okay. Now, I want everyone to take in a deep breath. And once you exhale, you make your decision. But do not actually throw a fist. Like Nira said, make your decision and then raise your hand. Alright? I will count down to 3. Once I count down to 3, everyone will begin. 1, 2, 3.
And most of the hands, from the groups go up. Some get about halfway up before their partner's hand goes up. But there's one group, one pairing. The hands don't go up. And neither one. And Nira kind of nudges you and goes, "Looks like we've got a stalemate."
Stalemate!
Norl calmly walks over to them, looks at them, then he says,
And they're intently staring at each other.
"Okay,
And you again can hear over the silence, or what little silence there is with the 6-year-olds bouncing around. You again hear Mallory chuckle. And Nira walks up and goes, "I know what's going on.
Sorry, I know.
I know what's going on."
What's going on? I don't know really what's going on.
Okay. So she motions and the kids put their hands down. Would you stop that? You sick fuck.
Huh?
I'm getting Freddy got fingered down here.
Oh.
And she goes, they are literally countering one another in their heads. So one throws a punch, the other one's blocking and counterattacking, and so on and so forth. Neither one of them has actually made a mental hit yet. They're reading each other. And once Nira finishes speaking, one of their hands goes up.
Okay.
You're cutting out real hard, Jake.
So probably mobile data.
Probably.
Yeah.
If I turn the Wi-Fi on like on the phone, it'll probably start doing Google Play Store updates. But what I was saying is that okay. So, what decision was made?
And the two of them turn, and one starts, and the other continues, and they kind of go back and forth, giving each other a chance to explain. And when one says one does the other thing, the other one nods. The other one would do, like, I threw a punch, they blocked, and the one would nod, and so on, and they go back and forth. Until finally one goes, and then I finally got him in the chest.
Okay. Alright. Sounds like to me you two have definitely been paying attention. Or at least probably having prior knowledge. Possibly.
Nero looks at him and goes, actually, they're regular sparring partners.
That makes sense.
And not with fists, usually wooden swords. And they both
Okay.
nod.
Okay.
So these kids know each other well enough to the point where they know what the other one would more than likely do in a situation like this.
Okay, well then that leaves me to a very important question. Are swords going to be your specialties?
And they nod, and one of them answers yes, but if we're disarmed, we need to know how to defend ourselves.
That's very true. If you do stick to your training, everything will go just fine.
And Nira nods and goes, and it doesn't hurt to have a tie around your wrist for your weapon.
That's also true.
You know, taking a note from Supernatural out of character for that. Considering how many times those boys get fucking disarmed. And one of them nods and goes, yeah, we did that to our wooden swords. Good job.
Okay. So I see that everyone has pretty much came to their decisions rather quickly. All right. Well, it seems like the most of the class still needs time to train.
And Nira chuckles and goes, they may need time to train, but how about we show them some Tai Chi?
Okay. So Norrell makes his way back up to the front.
And Nira gets the kids to sit down cross-legged, like the younglings would at the monastery. She's heard the stories.
And Norrell gets into a stance, takes a deep breath, slowly exhales, and then proceeds to pull off these slow, peaceful-like martial arts motions.
And while you do that, Nira explains. Roughly in the same way you explained to her when she was little.
Right. Usually the best way for that is to lead into the explanation with a demonstration first, then do the explanation. But
Actually, Nira's moving along with you while she explains it.
right. It's better to have the demonstration with the explanation, so that way they're not
Yes.
lost.
Yep. I mean, it took her a couple of seconds to, to match your pace, because unlike you, she's a little wild in the head. But I mean, you can see she's still retained everything you taught her about calming her mind and whatnot. You just have never actually seen her use it. You didn't think she actually still practiced it.
And Norl is still continuing to do more Tai Chi motions, and he's getting himself into formations that seem flashy, but they're really not. And then once he has completed the complete motion of it, he puts a fist into his palm and does a bow. But it's also noted that when Norl bows, he's not bowing his head. He's keeping his eyes
And as
forward.
Nira does the same movement, she explains it. And she explains it in a way that everybody can understand. And then when she comes up, she goes, and that is why you never take your eyes off your enemy. You always stay focused on them. Because averting your eyes will allow them an opportunity to attack.
Never bow your head. One slip is all it takes. Even in polite conversation, I've noticed it's much more appropriate to never bow your head.
And Nira goes off with the whole eye contact thing, and a lot of them nod.
So, who is ready to learn these motions?
I'm looking down. I see all the kids,
I almost feel like I should go down there, but
But you wanna learn how to, I don't know, what do you call that? How to monk, I guess.
monk.
And Nira looks up, it's called Tai Chi, jackass.
Okay, Tai Chi jackass, got it.
And she face palms. And actually, hits herself in the same eye. And kind of winces a little bit.
And nobody notices, but Norl has his eyes closed, and he has that little bit of that vein poking out going in his forehead.
It seems my plan is working. No, okay. Don't worry, I'll just watch. Fine.
I'm gonna have words with him later, and they're not gonna be nice.
Norl just lightly says, "Stillness of mind."
Stillness of mind.
I think this is his true test of whatever he's doing.
Anytime he has to deal with Nira, it's a true test of his.
I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 sec.
Okay. Actually, it'd be kind of interesting to learn Tai Chi. Maybe I can learn it from being an animal.
Alright, so we're moving on, and one of the kids goes, can you two show us actual sparring match? He's real hesitant about it.
I personally don't think that's a good idea.
Do we have
Yeah,
to bring
looks
the
at Norl.
captain over here?
No. And Nero looks at him and goes, "It's not like it's full force contact. But I'm not gonna force you to do it."
Okay. Not
And
this
we're
level.
just gonna go through the motions. You'll do a motion, and then I'll do it, and and I'll give you my retort and whatnot, if you want to do
Okay.
it. We're not gonna roll anything. We're not gonna roll to hit. Nothing like that.
Okay. Everyone really wants to see a sparring match. We will show you at least a one-hit motion.
Ooh, it's-
We will show you what it means to make your decision on the fly.
And Nero
And
turns,
Okay.
puts her fist to her palm. You ready?
Nora does the same. Bows his head, keeps eye contact.
Nero bows and keeps eye contact. And then she takes on a fighting stance and goes, "Instructor first."
Nora stays silent. His eyes are completely focused. And he goes in for a left, but uses it as a feint and comes in for a right to the side, to the rib.
As you do that, Nero actually takes a defensive step back, just letting you catch air before she moves in and goes for a low punch to the gut.
Norrell noticed the punch, and he takes a short leap back, barely dodging it.
Nero continues with her forward motion into a slide and brings one of her legs across for a sweep. Just for one leg. She's not gonna go for both.
Okay. Does a sweep like to the floor. Okay.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
a leg sweep. She's going for a leg sweep, but she's only aiming for one leg.
Norrell responds with a leap with legs up. Once again, narrowly dodging it. Uh-oh, did Discord do the dumb?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, it seems like it didn't. Because I can
You're
still hear you
fine.
guys.
Zero looks like he's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Sora's not in here.
No, he's...
Yep, it died.
Right, Dirk.
There it goes.
It was me.
Okay.
Thought it was me. Because I was like, I actually went through with the Metal Gear Solid joke that you don't like.
No, yeah.
So then I realized, oh, I derped. Now I look like an idiot in my living room.
Okay, but anyways, yes, my response to that was that that Norrell takes a leap up, legs up, and then
Okay, so you're in the air right now.
at this time from the sweep, yes.
Okay. As Nera, his leg sweeps underneath you, catching nothing. Using the one leg that isn't extended, she manages to push her.
Eh.
Uh-oh.
Hold up. Okay, so you got to.
No.
She manages to push herself.
She pushes herself up with one leg, and as she continues her spin, her tail comes around and just catches you right in the side. She didn't account
No.
for her momentum, So it would have hit you. Good, nice, hard,
Normal.
smut.
Okay. So Norl takes the hit, uses it as an opportunity, grapples onto, but slips the grip. Basically, he took the physical momentum of it and balanced himself to where he could take the pain, and then basically land on the ground and then roll back up to his feet.
And once Nira makes her full rotation, she goes, "Oh crap! Didn't mean to hit you that hard."
Norl just takes a deep breath, exhales, and then he says, "It's fine. There are things that happen." And then Norl gets back into his ready stance.
And after that hit made contact, a couple of the kids, woo, and some copper exchanges hands.
So Norl is slowly, step by step, side to side, pretty much going one side, making it like we're encircling, basically.
Nira stays in the middle and just rotates. Trying to keep Norl in one place so we don't go all over the goddamn place. And
He's
keeping our
staying
eyes
in
on him.
form in the front. Yeah, he's staying in form in the front. He's not going to go all the way around the common room.
Yeah. I mean, like you're circling Nira is what I'm getting.
Right. Step by step, slowly.
Yeah, and she's pivoting on one ball of her right foot, on the ball of her foot. She's pivoting on that, keeping you directly in front of her. Her eyes are still on you, and she's continuously keeping that movement up until you decide to stop. Going, oh, okay. Thought we were doing one hit, but all right.
Two out of three.
Two out of three. And her tail slaps the ground and goes, well, you better watch out for that.
As Nira says that, suddenly Norl rushes forward with a double crane kick, and then as he gets to the ground, with the feint of the double crane kick not actually hitting, he uses the momentum and the opportunity to do a baseball slide into a leg grapple with his legs and twists around to make it to where you drop.
Okay, instead of that, I'm gonna, Nira, notices you go for the feint, and as you drop, she sidesteps out of the way and lets you slide past her. And then chuckles and goes, that worked when I was 10, it's not gonna work now.
Okay. Norl just calmly gets back to his feet, dusts himself off.
Okay, while you're getting up, Nira goes in for a low kick for your shin. Mainly for the back of your knee.
Norl hears the rush and feels the rush of air to his body. And just before the low kick
you wouldn't feel
happens,
the rush of air until after she had actually hit you.
Well, he also
until after you got hit.
Well, it would make sense that he would be able to
He would hear her coming up, but he wouldn't feel the... Because the wind happens after the movement. You don't get that little burst until after you've made your movement. Again, I've been kicked in the chest 3 times. I should fucking know.
Okay, so Norl feels the impact of the kick, but he also
you don't have to take the hit. I mean, you heard her coming. You can move out of the way. I gave you the option to move out of the way.
Norl is also very stout. He can easily take those hits.
Okay, out of character, did you just call your character fat?
Stout is also another word for strong.
Or he's strong.
It can be. He's super chunk.
Mm.
No, nothing? Really? There we go. There it is. There's the giggle.
Eh.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Obviously, Norl is fat. I guess that explains the high charisma.
You're handsomely fat.
You could still be good looking and be fat, Jake.
That's true.
Hey, take a look at Fluffy.
Okay, so...
Point take. Anyway. So, yes, Norl feels the impact of the kick, but he also sees it as an opportunity. The physical momentum of the kick moves his foot forward, so he decides to push off from the floor with a backflip and easily lands back on his feet behind you.
And Nira, caught up in the moment, actually turns and does a spinning, what the fuck's it called? Spinning back fist?
Norl responds by catching the fist, and basically he caught the fist, he caught the wrist, and without pushing back, he basically let the physical momentum basically let Nira do herself in, and does a what's called a what is that in judo? Yeah, a shoulder lift over the shoulder.
Oh, the shoulder throw?
Yeah, basically
I don't know what it's
own,
actually called, but it is a shoulder throw.
Yeah, basically using their own physical momentum against them.
Yeah, and she crashes into the floor hard. I mean, she went shoulder first. Slowly gets up. Well, that's 2-1.
You want to say that's good enough?
Not my class. Because I'm willing to keep going if you are.
I honestly think we may have demonstrated enough today.
And she nods and goes, yeah, I think my eye's starting to swell shut.
Yeah, you might want to get that looked at.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to ice it. I'll be fine.
You sure?
It's a 6-year-old punch. It's just going to swell shut. I could probably... I mean, there's a cleric over there. I could probably go get them to heal it.
I mean, if it gets infected or whatever, then yeah. But otherwise, I'm sure it'll be okay.
And the kids are chuckling and whatnot, and one of them goes, she got her butt kicked by a 6-year-old. And the kid immediately apologizes. The one that slugged her in the eye apologizes right away.
Now, let's not get to where we're starting to make any insults or calling names or anything. That's not what this class is for. This is for us to understand the ways of Tai Chi and martial arts, and to also learn teamwork and to be cooperative.
And when you finish that, there's the sound of a gong.
Eh?
The class has ended.
And that is the end of this lesson. The next lesson shall be tomorrow, same time. Don't be
There, looks at him and goes, maybe you should get one of the other monks in the room to help you out. I don't think I could take another hit from a kid and not unleash hell.
You've raised a fine point. I'll see to that. But I do appreciate your efforts here today.
She goes, well, it has been a good long time since you and I had a little sparring match. I figured we were about due.
And I've noticed that you've stayed in good form.
Because, well, some things you learn, you kind of want to just retain what you got. I mean, it's not like I can use it in actual combat, but as a training thing, I can use it to help you teach.
That's true.
And she goes, now I'm gonna go get this. And she, like, circles her face. I'm gonna go get this fixed up. And then, I probably gotta go see what's going on with the little one.
That's a good idea. You should do that. Because she is really attached to you.
Yeah, it's kind of unnerving, but I don't know, something. And she just kind of trails off and turns and walks away. Doesn't say too much more on the subject.
Noel takes a deep breath, exhales, relaxing himself, and just sits down in the front of the common room and just relaxes himself.
Just on the floor.
Basically, yeah.
Welcome back, Sora.
Sorry about that.
You okay?
That's alright, you just missed the sparring match is all.
Yeah, you missed nothing. Oh, not too much
It was kind of
anyway.
interesting, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of had some interesting things, but it's like it took a while, but
Yeah, I mean, we could have skipped a couple of things, but
yeah.
what's done is done. Nira got punched in the face by a kid. Twice. Once in the eye, once in the jaw.
Did you see the images we were posting in the?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my gosh.
I don't understand the safe place, but all
I don't
right.
know. I had to put. I don't know. I just wanted to put something.
Oh gosh, that's.
But yeah, I drew that thing.
I kind of figured that you drew it, but I didn't want to assume.
Like in maybe 3 minutes or so. I don't know.
Okay, so it's the afternoon, Sora. Did
Okay.
you head to the guild hall at all, or did you just stay on the ship?
Yeah, I'll go to the guild hall.
Okay, so you probably watched the class go off.
The what?
Nira get hit in the face twice. She's now seeing a cleric about her eye that's swelling shut because the kid had a little more power than he thought he did. 6-year-old's tiny fist. You get hit in the eye, that fucker's gonna swell shut anyway. Go ahead and move yourself to our little circle.
Circle of friends.
I vanished. I
You're-
vanished.
You
into thin
vanished?
air.
You're over. Yeah.
There you are.
Ah.
You're upside down again, but
I hid myself under the captain.
Yeah.
you hid yourself under the captain.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, now we know what Ava was doing all morning.
Oh, shut your mouth.
I can't keep
No,
throwing Norl
yeah,
under the
yeah.
bus. I gotta throw somebody else under once in a while, or, he'll get pissy.
Alright, so what's going on?
Well, Nira just had her face healed, and then she's. You see her kind of hurry off, real quick, and after a few moments, she comes back. I didn't drop out, did I?
No,
No.
Okay.
you didn't. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah, she's carrying the little tiefling from the previous session. That
Jake,
basically latched herself onto Nira.
he's good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I thought your circle froze, but it's fine.
Discord's having some issues, I think.
When is
Yeah,
it
I think
not?
so. That's a good point.
No.
All right. So, who's all down on the main floor?
No, I'm still up on the top part, I think.
Yeah, I could come down there though.
I'd
Yeah.
say
Just
about
walked in, so
5-10 minutes have passed since Nira hustled off. So Ava would see Nira coming back holding the 4-year-old that's clinging to her cloak. She's managed to get her clothes
when
changed.
did you have a little one?
Since last night when she wouldn't let go.
Did you steal her?
And, oh fuck, I already forgot his goddamn name.
Mordai?
Mordai runs up, behind. Goes, no, she, I think she stole Nira. Motions to the little one. That's literally, like, you can see this kid's almost like white knuckling Nira's cloak and burying her face in Nira's shoulder.
Viessa goes over to Ava. She just looks cute with her though. Don't you think?
You sure
Yeah.
adorable.
Yes.
Nira just stares daggers at the both of them.
Ava starts making like, ooh, dude.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, Nira does the same thing. Ah, Christ. Or takes some god's name in vain. I haven't selected a major pantheon for this world.
Okay. And it's at this point, while this is going on, that Norrell had his musical instrument with him in the common room, but he was having it to the side so that way it wouldn't get damaged or anything. So when he got himself relaxed, he is going about practicing at this time.
And at this time, the adult guild members are coming in, taking jobs, blah, blah, blah. So, how was the ship, Ava?
Ship's fine, I think. I did hear some weird
Okay.
noises
Noises?
last night. Yeah.
From the ship?
What type
Might
of
have just
noise?
been like a fish or something brushing up against the ship. Nothing to worry about.
No.
That
I mean,
sounds
there
good
was
if
a
it's to brush
loud. There was
against
kind of a
it.
loud noise here earlier.
And Nira nods and then turns to Viessa and goes, so you had a nightmare
Yeah.
last night.
Uh-huh. I usually don't, but yeah, I did.
Strange.
Isn't it?
What a weird night that was.
Do you maybe think you might have it again tonight?
I hope not.
And then Nira kind of gives Viessa a small smile and goes, would you prefer it if you had some company in your dream?
Oh,
Dream-
what?
What?
What? Nani?
Ed-
Oh, I mean,
Nira goes, I recently was taught a spell by Yanchi. As she says it, you can almost like see her eyes roll up, and it's just like, it sounds like nonsense comes out of her mouth, where I can enter somebody's dream.
Maybe?
Like, you didn't understand, like, when she said the thing's name,
Oh.
you didn't understand a fucking thing.
I'd be like, what?
It was like, no language you...
I don't know what you said, but,
When she said the name, that happened. When she said, taught her that she could enter other people's dreams.
well, I would say maybe.
Whatever that was, don't ever go inside my dreams.
And Nira turns to Ava, immediately goes, I don't think I want to.
I mean, I could tell the dream if you're interested.
She goes, well, I'm pretty sure somebody will fill me in eventually, but, I mean, if you want company in your dream tonight, I can join you.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna stop myself.
What?
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 Come dream with me tonight.
Oh my gosh. Teddy Ruxpin.
Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be dead honest. I'm twisting the dream spell a little bit for this. Normally it's used to deliver a message. I'm tweaking it for this to just join Viessa in her dreams.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's all good.
I mean, I'm kind of happy I took it now. All things considered.
Yeah, seriously.
So we might get a bit more on what's going on there. She goes, but I can't cast it till we're about to fall asleep, so we've got a lot of time to kill.
Yeah.
Turn myself here. Any ideas?
No.
Maybe we can wander around town? I don't know. Not sure where to go. I mean, we went to the market already. All that. Did window shopping. But I don't know where else to go. And the park.
Well, I mean, if you have any places you know, I mean, I haven't looked around too much yet.
Oh, true.
No. Okay. There goes, well, I'm... Oh, boy.
Eh?
What's up?
Oh, what have I gotten myself into?
If you would also like some company, Viessa, I'll be more than happy to join you. But just stay out of my dreams.
Are you talking to Nira or Viessa?
Viessa.
Wait, I
And
wasn't
you.
going into
The
dreams.
no.
What?
The second part was for Nira.
Oh,
The first part was for
oh.
Viessa.
Okay.
Nira, like, you almost see she's like got a chill run down her spine. As she slowly looks at Ava, what are you plotting?
A slumber party?
Uh, what?
A slumber party?
Ooh, a girl slumber party?
Yeah!
Woo!
And Nira turns on her heels and goes to leave. He goes, nope, I'm out.
Aww.
So you would turn on your friend who you already agreed to help?
I agreed to help her tonight, not go through with the whole girly girl thing.
I never really had a slumber party, but I heard about them.
Or sleepover, whatever they're called, because this is fucking
Yeah,
fine.
sleepover.
Or something.
I mean, I've mostly been alone most of my life. So,
Alright, that makes it official as she grabs
I was gonna say,
as she
hey,
grabs Mira and starts walking away with him. Yeah, girls. And then she looks, Ava just stops. Turns
hello,
around.
am I coming
looks-
through now?
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna
you
say,
were
let's
kind
hold off on Nira getting dragged away. No, this is your perfect chance to get some revenge.
What?
I'm confused.
What?
Eh.
Normal at this point is just continuing to practice the lyre.
I mean, you hear all this. You see Nira turn to leave, but before Ava stops her, you can get in front of her and go, "No, I had to do this. You have to do that. I'm giving you that option to get some payback for all the crap I put you through the last few sessions."
Normal overhears this. He plucks one string, but silences it before he continues. Puts the instrument down, gets up, walks over, and stands right in front of Nira, and slowly has a grin on his face.
And Nira goes, "Oh, crap." Nope. And she turns to try and get away from Norl, too. Nope, 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 nope,
What
nope,
did I
nope,
miss?
nope. Everything that happened on the boat, that's what you missed. Does Norl stop her?
Norl calmly places his hand on Nira's shoulder.
The shoulder that the kid isn't burying their face into, I'm guessing.
Right, that one. Turns her around and says, "You're doing this.
And Nira
You
leans
owe
in and
me."
goes, "You and what army?"
Ava looks over at Nira. You call.
Me and what army? Okay, me and two that are currently behind you."
She's like, "I swear to God, if this is for all the crap I put you through on the boat."
Norl doesn't even respond. He just smiles.
And she goes, "You righteous bastard."
Fair is fair.
She takes a slow, deep breath, looks down, and goes, "Fine." Like, that was, like, you could honestly tell that was very forced.
As Ava looks at Viessa with a smile, slumber or
Yeah, they say sleepover.
go on. Girls' night.
Yeah!
Hold on a second. I need to find
And
something.
and
Hold
as,
on.
and as Norl hears this,
Hold on, Jake.
Hold on.
He's got to find something.
Okay.
I gotta find something real quick. as as Ava uses, you see a magical hand form behind Mira. As the hand grabs onto Mira's clothes and lifts her.
Hate to break it to you, but Mage Hand can't lift anything more than 10 pounds.
Hold on a second.
So you're not lifting shit with that.
It's not Mage Hand.
Oh, fuck. Is it
It's
telekinesis?
It's Arcane Hand.
Oh, well, it's the same fucking thing, isn't it?
I don't think it is.
May want to look into that, because I know Mage...
Yeah, Mage Hand has that limit.
I don't know about Arcane Hand. I think it's generally considered the same spell.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. There's no limit. It's a
There's-
giant fucking it's a giant magical hand.
Yep. It is.
Arcane Lock, Arcane Gate, Arcane Eye. I'm not seeing it.
Well, I have it on the roll 20.
Yeah.
Alright. If you got it on roll 20, I mean, it's not in the player's handbook, so you're at least for 5e.
I mean, I could put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'd like to see it real quick.
There you go.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't care.
What's up, Peld?
No, so that's just I haven't really been doing much.
Well, why don't you?
There's nothing to do.
Well,
You can say you're gonna do something.
I mean, I
go
have
to the
no idea what.
town. Someone can go with you. Warrior.
Who?
Guards.
Other guild members,
guild
I can
members?
send,
They can give you a tour. I'm sure they know their way around. I mean, they've lived here.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm not
Right.
seeing, okay, I'm not seeing anything that, I can see it's used for attacks. I don't see anything on, a weight limit, so... Alright, yep, here he gets lifted off the ground.
And as Norrell sees this, he just smiles, waves, and says, "Have a fun girls' night."
And she just glares daggers at Norrell and goes... Then just mumbles to herself.
So the hand, you know what? It doesn't actually pick you up. It just kind of goes behind you and starts pushing you toward the way we were walking.
Where are we walking?
I have no fucking clue. Just around.
Oh,
We're gonna go all around town.
Yay!
Oh boy.
Around
Let's
town!
group the three of us together, and then
as-
Sora can select all and just move us wherever.
As me and Viessa fucking hold hands skipping while while Nira just gets pushed by a hand for like a minute. Just I hate you all.
We're skipping along like the Wizard of Oz characters, you know, that like we're off to see the Wizard.
Oh God. Did I ever tell you I actually hate that movie?
You are what's wrong with the world.
I hate it because I've seen it too many goddamn times.
That's true. It plays a lot.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Mordai takes off after us because of the kid.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because Nira still has the kid.
Let's see where we end up.
Oh, God.
Here. There we go. Right there.
Oh, perfect.
Right back in the
the-
market district.
In the meantime of this, Norrell has decided to go up towards the balcony and spend some time socializing a little bit with Peltwood.
Oh. So yeah, you enjoy your first class?
Yeah, that was pretty fun, I'd say, and it seemed like a lot of them were pretty smart. They caught on pretty quick.
Yeah, it looks like they could throw some punches too.
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah, I can see them being some good, hand-to-hand combat fighters. You got another class tomorrow?
As far as I'm aware, I'm still scheduled for that, yeah.
Well, what do you
And
got
at that
planned?
point, Mallory comes over and asks you if you're actually dead serious about teaching another class.
They're a bit rough on the edge, but I think they have potential, Lady Mallory.
And she nods and she goes, "We'll get you penciled in for the same time tomorrow." I'm pretty sure, though, you're going to have a smaller class. We might not allow some of the younger kids to join in. I mean, after what happened to Nira.
Yeah, it seemed like things were getting a little too out of hand with them.
She goes, "But they're young. Kids will be kids. Accidents happen."
Right.
And she just kind of chuckles and goes, "I'm surprised Nira didn't set that one alight when he slugged her in that eye."
No.
Making
Actually-
note that it was the eye that was it's considered damaged. She can see out of it fine, but it's considered damaged.
Well, see, I can understand that you would think that, but at the same time, I also know that that was a child. I understand that Nira would never harm a child.
God, I wish I had that invocation right now because you probably hear it in your head, unless they fucking had it coming. No, she would not hurt a kid. Even if a kid stole her coin purse, she would not cause harm to them.
She'd probably stop them, but that's about it.
Yes, she would definitely stop them, but she would not hurt them.
At least not intentionally.
Yeah.
And Mallory nods and goes, "So, what do you two plan to do now that Nira's been escorted off with the captain of the secret guard, trailing behind?"
Yeah, that's a good question. I haven't
Well-
seen too much of this town.
Well, that would be completely your choice, Peltwood. If you wanted to go with some of the guard, they would probably be good to be with you throughout the exploration of the town. Or I could go.
Well, do you
I was
know
gonna
any?
say-
I'm sure you know some good places, don't you?
A few.
Oh,
You know that kick-ass cafe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I just smiled and I was like, I know a few.
I'm interested.
Well, there's definitely this place that we can stop by, for sure. I know. But along the way, you'll probably see some pretty great sights.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of took that little history thing that was going on yesterday, and yeah, apparently
Yes,
there's-
you took
yeah.
a bit of a history class for the island and whatnot. You learned some interesting facts. I'll let you figure out what those are.
Yeah, maybe I'll get to see some things that I saw in the class.
Okay.
Probably not, but
Probably what's there now.
Yeah, what's there now? A lot of the class was more like on the foundation of the town,
Yeah, I could
the
see how
history of the
town's changed.
island. They gave out a map of the original town. It's a lot
Well-
smaller.
Well, it would also be completely up to you if you would like to do so, because I know for a fact that one of the stops that I do need to make is to the local church.
Oh, sure.
Okay. And then after that, we'll see about checking out that cafe.
All right. I mean, you know, I'm up for any good food, so.
Yeah. Alright. So,
All right, so
Bill-
Jake, since you're leading, you can go ahead and multi-select you two and put yourself wherever on the map that you're heading to first.
Alright, first stop is going to be going through the way, and then we're going to make our first stop here to the.
Okay, do you want to
I want to what?
Hold on.
He's booped out for a bit.
do you
Okay,
want
what?
to continue or do you want to pass the torch over to us?
We'll pass the torch for now.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright.
All right. Thora's got the reins. Yeah.
Sora's here.
What?
You're
Well,
you're
well,
you're in
yes.
control.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're up.
yeah, mule. Yeah.
I haven't come up with anything for this part yet.
All right. If Cat wants to take the reins, I'm more than happy to pass them along.
It's not that I won't be taking over until tonight.
Yes, yes, of course.
No, wait.
What?
Yeah, tonight. Tonight.
Bye.
No, wait, I had an idea. Nope, never mind. It flew away.
Basically, it was like,
man,
what?
I
No.
can pull something out of my butt.
I mean, it either flew away or Sora decided to, eat it. But all right.
Hey, stop with the fat joke.
Okay.
Too bad, you're going to keep getting them.
It's not shaming if you're cool with it.
I hope that second guard attack kills you.
Don't worry about it, we got a buffet lined up of jokes.
Cool, I'll just eat all those too.
Hmm.
All right. Like I said,
Okay.
if Cat wants to take the reins, otherwise I can move us around to
Go ahead,
different
Cat.
areas.
Let's see what Cat's got.
Alright.
I agree.
So, we're
My little
walking
pony,
around.
apocalypse pony.
Shut up. No, I'm kidding.
Shush.
Okay. Anyway, we're walking around in the market district, and there's these people that are standing around near one of the little shops. It's like, did you hear about what happened to the prince Gillian?
There's no royalty here.
I know.
Oh.
This is some
Ooh.
else.
Oh.
And it makes Viessa turn like, wait, Prince Galian? He's like, yeah. You didn't know that he got thrown in jail. Where? In his own kingdom. Threw him in jail.
Wait, so a prince got thrown away in his own kingdom? Did his father do this? The king?
No.
Nara interjects, okay, so if the king didn't do it.
Who did it?
As I've heard of rumors, it was lich.
A lich?
Yeah.
What's a lich controlling? Is he controlling the king? What?
I guess so. I've only heard rumors.
Is the lich also controlling his men? Because if it's general knowledge that a lich controls the king, then why would his men not do something about that?
Like I said, rumors.
Maybe that's something we'll have to go check out when we come back around here.
Nira, nods and goes, yeah, that sounds like something we should investigate, or somebody in the guild should investigate.
That
And
worries
by
me.
this point, I'm just gonna throw this in there. Mordai has finally fucking caught up to us. Poor
Wow.
bastard's out of breath.
He's just like, I finally caught up
Yeah,
to you
he's-
people.
He's like, oh, okay, I finally caught up. I was gonna try this before.
Uh-oh.
Has a stroke, dies.
No. And he turns to her and goes, I'd be more than happy to take her for a little while longer if, she'll let go. Because Nira's still holding the kid.
Oh, right, yeah.
No, you mean the kid's still holding Nira?
Well, Nira's still, supporting the kid while the kid's clung to her. The little one looks at him and then buries her face back into Nira's shoulder. Yes, or not, I guess. I mean, we can try.
Trying to think what would Ava say.
Probably something along the lines of the kid stays because it's adorable.
Didn't you hear earlier? It's a girls' night out. Get out of here.
And he goes, all right, I'll send somebody along with the necessary items for the little one's care.
That works.
And he hurries off. I mean, like, you blink and the guy's gone. Like, he's that good.
Yeah, that's true. He's part of the guild.
We can't be having boys mess up our fun.
So true.
I can't
There
believe
goes,
we're actually
and what
fucking
about-
doing this.
And what about her?
Does the word girl not mean anything?
Nira
Girls'
uses her
night
free
out?
hand to facepalm and goes, it's gonna be a long evening.
I mean, you're already holding on to her. Might as well bring her.
And Nira goes, I beg to differ. She's holding on to me.
It's because she likes you.
And Nira just sighs and goes, yeah, I get that a lot. From
I need to
kids, they're
stop
not
and get
like
some
this."
supplies for our our sleepover tonight.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
So we're gonna spend the time shopping.
Okay, are we passing the torch?
Yes, we are.
Yay!
Okay. So,
It's time for the boys' night. Time to go to the strip.
time for the stag party!
Time
Oh,
for the
what?
broth.
The church.
And
That's what I was told.
get absolved of your sins before you go out and commit debauchery and whatnot.
Go ahead and dissolve your sins right before you
I said
sow your
absolve, not dissolve.
seeds. Absolve your sins before you sow your seeds.
Um,
And For those that don't know, or don't get the English slang term I used, a stag party is a bachelor party.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, some people
Who's
don't
getting
know
married?
that, so.
Somebody is.
Ooh.
He's not here right now, but ooh.
Sorry.
Oh man.
Alright, so you guys walk into the church. It's quiet. The evening sun is trickling through the stained glass windows. It's very calm and serene. The priest is standing at the altar, back to the doors.
So Pelwood is there with me, so he'll pretty much see everything that I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not go too into detail, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Okay, so basically all that Norl does is he walks up to the front, kneels down before the altar, goes into prayer, and then he stands back up, and he turns back around.
Before you
And-
turn back around, the priest acknowledges you and says, and in a hushed tone, Peld, where would you be standing in the church? Middle of the aisle, middle of the church?
I guess, yeah.
Or would you have followed Norrell all the way up and just kind of copied him?
I mean, yeah, I guess I did kind of follow him a little bit, yeah. I wasn't like standing all the way in the back, you know.
Yeah. It's hushed, it's quiet. You can still make it out in the whispers. As he, tells Norrell, we still need to have our talk. It's been so long.
Actually, you do raise a good point.
Ew.
Hmm.
Is there anything I'm interrupting?
And the priest chuckles and goes, no, we're just old friends that need to catch up, because it's been years.
Oh, yeah, I guess I can understand that, yeah.
Yes, that's very true. So, how have things been?
And he chuckles and he goes, no, not now. You have a guest.
Are we really discussing things privately?
He goes, as we always do. Or have in the past.
That's true. Most likely what we have to discuss is more than likely private matters.
And he chuckles, or just old friends catching up over a glass of wine.
Yes, a glass of wine.
He nods and goes, yes, I remember your limit, Norrell. And he pats you on the shoulder and goes, now, why don't you show your friend around the town?
That is my plan. I plan to do so.
Yeah, I was already made aware of a place.
And
Yes.
he goes, and which place is that?
The cafe.
And he just kind of tilts his head and goes, which one? There's so many in this town.
The cafe.
And he goes, you mean the one down in the Inhuman District?
Yes.
Ah,
cafe.
yes. And he pats Pelwood on the shoulder and goes, you're in for a treat, my friend.
Oh, I've been made to believe that.
Well,
Everybody in the city knows about that cafe.
they most certainly do. It doesn't really necessarily always stay packed, but it is an excellent place. Trust me.
The priest chuckles and goes, yes, it actually depends on the time of day, and if you hurry, as he looks out the window, you might be able to beat the dinner rush.
That's a solid point. But yes, rain check on catching up. We'll go ahead our way around.
Alright, are you moving?
Yep.
Nice one.
Way up.
Alright.
Going
And
up.
passing the torch? Or no?
Yes.
Okay, move yourself down to here. It's like, I can't remember which corner, but it's one of the corners. Okay, ladies, let's get back to it. I just realized something, by the way.
What?
Our colors match up with the Powerpuff Girls.
That is.
Oh,
I'm surprised I didn't
Never
catch
seen
that earlier.
Bubbles.
I'm so used to seeing Ava be yellow, not green.
I just noticed that. Yeah, we are like the Powerpuff Girls looks like.
Hey, I'm happy. I got the best one.
Yeah, well, yeah, Buttercup, right? I mean, Bubbles fits.
Honestly, I think Bubbles would be interchangeable between the two of you, and Buttercup better
I
fits
think-
Nira.
I think attitudes would be more like you would be Buttercup and I would be Blossom, but your colors pink, so.
Yeah, I made that mistake.
All right. We shopped for the supplies, but just like snacks and like little things, for the night.
Okay. While we're doing that, one of the guild members runs up and helps Nira get a bag over her shoulder and head, so it's not, on the kid.
uh,
Why? All right. Quick question, Zora, since you were hanging out down here, why is the captain taking a swim?
Because he moved her, it was on top.
he's a fraud.
of
I was
lava.
gonna say, he's a dragonborn. He's taking a swim because the captain felt like it.
You know what? At
Oh.
that,
That's
Called
fine.
at that, I wouldn't question it.
It's called strength, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So I'm just gonna say this. Nira, you know what you see. See a figment.
Okay, hold on. I gotta wait for the mud.
Stupid dog. You made me look bad.
I used to be able to scream like Courage. I can't do it now. My voice is too deep.
Ah.
Okay,
No,
what
it's 'cause you
was that
smoke
before?
Too much.
I've only been smoking since I was 18.
All right. So
Okay, what did you say before Benny
You're,
so rudely interrupted you?
I'm gonna send you this.
As soon as I feel like I'm gonna go actually get some real food.
Go get some food if you need to, Peld.
We could take a short break. I need
Yeah.
to get more water anyway.
Hey, yeah, but
I wanna
don't know
get this
how long
out.
it'll take me.
I want to get this out real quick before we take a short break, because we're on a damn roll right now. So, as you two are walking, Nira's kind of lagging behind a little bit, because the kid's being fussy. She stops, and like turns her head, like does a double take, and then just kind of, looks a little confused for a second, and shakes her head and hurries up to catch up with you two.
Why are you straggling? Taking so long? You're supposed to be You're supposed to be friends with us.
And
You're not
there
running
goes-
away.
I wasn't running. I thought I saw something. Or someone.
What'd you
I've
say?
heard that excuse from you before. You're just trying to run away.
And Nira looks Ava dead in the eyes and goes, I thought I saw my parents.
What?
Wait a minute, what?
My parents, like not Norrell or you, but my mom and dad. But they've been dead since I was 6.
Weird.
It's just probably your imagination getting to you.
And she, uses her free hand and waves and goes, "Yeah, probably."
Yeah, I did hear you had a rough sleep last night, so. Or at least with the kid here.
Oh no, I slept like a baby.
Oh.
That zone of silence works wonders.
Yeah, as I noticed.
Oh no, we got a train, so Benny's probably gonna get chippy.
All right, so we were where are we going after this? We going back to the hotel room,
Guild Hall.
bedroom,
The
guild hall. We going back there? Oh, I have to talk to what's her face.
We could always stay at another place, can't we? Or is
No,
that
it's
the-
fine.
oh, okay,
It's
fine.
it's the safest place to be.
Okay.
It truly is.
Yeah.
All right, I think we got everything. You guys ready to head back?
And there goes, "Well, it is about dinner time. We could hit up the cafe."
Sure, let's go hit up the cafe.
That
We'll
sounds
save our
great.
And
snacks.
Nero looks at Viessa and goes, "Yes, that one.
Yay!
But we gotta hurry or we're not gonna get a table."
Alright, let's hurry then.
Alright, I'm gonna move us down to where the boys are.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And then we're gonna take a break.
Short break,
'Cause that's
yeah.
a good spot to take a break.
Yeah, but
Huh?
I mean, if I stop to eat, it's gonna be a while.
Like, do you guys just want to call it?
I say we could still keep going. Peld, if you want to just whip up a sandwich.
No, I can't do that exactly. Oh, I can do something here now. Like, let's just keep going for a little bit so I can get some more
Okay,
stuff in.
Alright.
keep going.
Alright. Um, alright, I'm gonna ask you guys, does anything happen on the way down?
Not as far as I'm aware. Nothing really seemed out of the ordinary while we were on our way to the cafe.
No, just looked at the things on the way down here.
That's
Few
nice, I wasn't
people-
talking to you two.
Oh, you mean me?
Yes, I was talking to the girls.
Okay.
Because I said on our way down.
Oh. Well,
Nothing.
and there
I
was-
only answered because Jake said something first.
Yeah, and I let you guys go.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm worried about. I've got other things to worry about right now.
There was a couple of those creatures still watching.
Those cloaked figures.
Yes.
Yeah, Nira takes note and lets fills Ava in on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Folks, figures, what? You can
She
type
fills
it out
Ava.
later. You can type it out to me later, Zero.
I'll have Kat do it because it's her thing, not mine.
Okay, Kat, you can type it out to whenever.
Okay.
I'm kind of not remembering things at the moment.
Well,
You
don't
weren't
mess with the
really
lighter
around
and,
anyway.
yeah,
Okay.
that's true. It's part of Kat's thing.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. So, we see a couple of those things and we arrive at the cafe. With a little effort, we're given a table quickly. It's not super busy. And then with a little effort, Nira finally manages to get the little one into a high chair type seat. So here's how this is gonna work. We are set far enough away to where we can't see them and they can't see us.
Okay.
So, because there's enough people in there to keep us hidden. Ava, once Nira gets the kid, I gotta come up with a name for her. I'll probably do that over the week. The kid into the high chair. You notice she actually pulls her hood down. You've never really seen her do that. And you see her guard is still up, but she's a little bit more relaxed than what you see her as normally.
Okay.
To Ava, this would be a little out of the ordinary, but not by much. You've seen her relax, you've just never seen her relax with the hood down.
Okay. I don't say anything.
Okay. Just gotta get that out because you missed that bit too.
Okay.
And our waiter is Mordai. Jake Peld, you have a lovely little tiefling girl waiting on your table. She's very flirty. She's going hard for that tip.
Man.
She's especially interested in Pelwood.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is my first time here.
And that's why she's interested.
Hmm.
She's never seen you before. She knows all the regulars.
Yeah, I heard this place is great. You got any recommendations?
And she prattles off about half the menu.
Oh, sounds
Takes a
sounds
breath
good.
and then gives the other half.
Sounds even better.
And then she turns to Norla and goes, and for you, you're regular, right?
That is correct.
She nods and she, slides the menu over to Peld and gives him a wink and goes, and I'll be back to get your order once I get him his tea and bread.
All
And
right.
she hurries off.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, they do have a lot of options here.
You'd probably name it, it's there. Honestly, the way I see it is this restaurant serves fucking Ghibli food.
Yay! Finds all the Ghibli food.
So do they have anything? Do they have anything similar to that? Was that ale that I had back in Barcella?
It's a cafe, they don't serve ale.
Um,
Where'd my lid go? Oh no,
Well,
that's
I
not cool.
found it, Sadly.
I lost my lid. Oh, there it is.
Yay! You found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
that
don't.
wasn't it.
Yeah, they don't serve alcohol here.
No, but there is something kind of like that up at the guild hall, but you'd have to ask.
Yeah, there is, but yeah, Peltwood, there is something like that up at the guild hall. So if you want to dabble in some alcoholic beverages, there is the possibility there. But here, yeah.
And so I still look through the drinks. I'm like, well, I'm not a tea person, that's for sure.
They have several various teas, some coffees, different coffee types. Water. You get water.
I have any kind of fruit drink.
They have some fruit juices.
So they have some kind of fruit punch or something.
Yeah, they have their home brew. It's actually a very popular drink.
All right,
Or
I
fruit
think I've
juice.
picked my drink. Let's see, food.
Like I said, if you saw it in a Ghibli movie at any point in time, it's probably on the menu.
Let's see. I always try to look and see what kind of chicken places have.
I don't think I've ever seen chicken in a Ghibli movie.
There's
Might have been
that-
one I missed.
Well, there's the one in the. I don't know if what that was though. It's some kind of bird thing. It looks
Which
like it.
movie was it?
It's from Spirited Away. Like the first part where the parents are eating.
Oh,
It
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
looks like, meat of some sort. Maybe quail? I don't know. It's just
Was
really
it small?
I don't, it was a small thing. It looked like,
Looked like a little chicken?
yeah,
That would be a small game hen.
maybe.
Yeah, they'd have that.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll take
Which
your
I've actually had. That's really good shit.
Oh, it is. I've never had that actually.
your finest meal bird hen and this special amazing fruit punch that I've heard people already seeming to be talking about here.
Okay. Well, hold on to that idea. She should be back here momentarily.
Okay, while their order, or Norrell's regular, is being processed, Mordai comes up to the table and goes, "Well, this is a bit awkward. Caught me at work."
Yeah, that is awkward.
Doesn't Zama say anything.
What was just said? Sorry.
Mordai, the guy who caught up to us
Yeah.
earlier that you shoot away, he's our waiter here. He does this as a side gig.
You're just spying on us, aren't you?
And he goes, "God, no. No. I actually work here. Part-time. My shift started 10 minutes ago."
Well, then I trust that you'll ensure we get the finest of food.
And he goes, "Whatever you want on the menu." He's actually a little intimidated by you.
Even though you could probably take me.
He probably could, but he's heard the stories in the guild hall about Ava
Oh, really?
and what she's like when she's angry.
Oh, really?
There's like one story that circulates about her when she was angry.
Yes.
Mallory
So,
tends to tell
whatever
it because she was the cause.
Whatever you guys want, including you, little one, you eat to your heart's desire.
Nira tilts her head and goes, "That's generous of you. All right."
Are you buying for us?
I mean, I have money, so yes.
Cool.
He's got your winnings from the bet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Shh.
Oh, that was out of character. That was completely out of character. I remember it. Nira
Yeah.
probably remembers it.
Nobody
But-
remembers.
I do.
No, you don't.
So Nira looks over the menu, deciding on, what she should have and what would be okay for the wee one to have. For Mordai, patch on the shoulders. "Don't worry about the kid. I got that covered." And he goes, "Now I'll be right back. I've got a couple other tables I need to see to real quick." And he hurries off. Are we passing it back to the boys?
Yeah, I
Sure.
guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're back to you two. The tiefling girl has come back and given Norl his bread and tea, and turns to Pelwood and goes, "And you would like?"
Oh yes, I've looked at this menu very thoroughly, and I see you got this amazing looking hen bird meat thing.
There's no pictures. You see,
It says
small
hen,
game.
It's whatever. It says it in the menu.
Chill out, dude.
I mean, I didn't mean to say I saw a photograph of it or anything, but yeah, it's in the
Well,
fruit
you don't
punch.
see, you don't really see too many people eating the game hen. They're going for the bigger dishes.
Oh, that's
But
fine.
and she nods and goes, "Okay, small game hen, and did you read the seasonings and whatnot on it? And, asking just the general questions, because they season it. It's like a lemon seasoning with some thyme and maybe a little rosemary. That's how high at it. And oh god. Anyway, before I make myself hungry, so yeah,
I know,
she,
right?
quiet you. My stomach's starting to protest.
Oh, is that what that was? And yes, and this fruit punch special.
She goes, yes. All right. Well, I'll be right back with the fruit punch. The small game hen will take a few minutes. We should have one prepared very soon. But yeah, I'll go get that fruit punch. And then she hustles off. And as she hurries off, you can see like a couple of the other tables with guys at it, like turn and watch her go. Like for a tiefling, she's very pretty.
I might. So do you see her around here often?
I'm not really. I would say, yeah.
I was gonna say to Norl, she's new.
I would say that she seems like that she is. She seems to portray herself as quite a bit experienced, but in my experience, I would say that she's very new to this place.
She's new to you. You don't, because it's been a while since you've been here. It's been a couple of years.
Which is why I said it in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Okay, so you don't really know much about her, but okay. She seems popular around here, so.
I can definitely see why. As Norl then proceeds to take a bite off a piece of bread and sip some tea.
After a few minutes, she comes back with the fruit punch, apologizes for keeping you waiting.
Oh no, it's fine.
And then says, "It'll be another 5 minutes before I can bring you your food. So
Okay.
if you would like
Sounds
some
good.
bread, I can bring you that. There's something to tide you over while you wait."
Yeah, sure.
And she hurries off again, and of course, you can see the dudes turn and watch her go.
Norl was about to say thank you, but she was too fast.
Yeah, she's quick.
Rip.
She's very efficient.
Yeah, he took in a breath to say something, but then he was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna break the news to you now, Jake. She could give two shits less about Norl.
I mean, I could
Yeah,
at this
obviously
point.
see that.
That's not very nice.
I mean, I could obviously tell that, considering the fact that she has her eyes all over Eldwood.
Mm.
Well, to be dead honest, he's probably the first dragon heritage sorcerer she's seen. He's
But-
all shiny and pretty.
But due to Norl's oblivious nature, he just really doesn't give a shit and just continues eating and sipping tea.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, I mean, yeah, this does seem like a nice place. People get to, it looks like everybody gets to, be themselves.
Oh yeah, most certainly. One of the most relaxing places I've ever been in.
Yeah, the world needs more places like this one.
I would have to agree with that, but there's parts of the world that would definitely disagree with you.
Jake, do you remember that explanation I gave Kat last week about this place? About this particular area of town?
Yes.
Yeah, if
I
you
do.
feel the need to, you can have Norl relay that to Peld.
Because my character's never known that. I'm just observing what I see right now.
Yes. I know you were there for that explanation, Peld, so, I mean, if Norl wants to just explain it, Jake just goes, he explains how this area of town works.
He explains it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Norl proceeds to give the full explanation because of the conversation they were having about the world agreeing and disagreeing with us in our opinion on it. So he goes about the full explanation of the area that they're in.
And just a quick recap. So the Black Paladins tend to it's a port town. They tend to frequent this town quite often. And the non-human races, the Dragonborns and the Tieflings, which are their primary targets right now, tend to live in this district, is why it's called the Inhuman District. When they show up at port, the Paladins are often held there by guild members, while more guild members hurry down here and quickly evacuate the area and get other people to move into it for the Paladins' time. I mean, they don't really stay more than like a day or two, and they don't show up that often, but they do have a plan for these people in case they show up. And then once the Paladins are gone, they'll bring the people back in and life will resume as normal. As I said with Kat last week, this is probably one of the safest towns.
Yep, it is.
Yep.
Because there's guild members. Yeah, there's guild members everywhere. The guards work closely with a lot of the guild members. If you see a crime, like somebody murdered somebody, you're going to see both guards and guild members in the area working together. Nothing happens in this town without the guild knowing and without the city's council knowing. And if one knows something the other doesn't, they'll inform them. Nothing happens in this town that Mallory does not know. And we're moving on. Are we passing the torch back to the girls, or are we sticking with the guys?
We'll pass it over.
Okay. By this point, our whatever we ordered has shown up. He's brought out a special little plate for the little one, and explains that this is something that the chef was trying, something new for the kids that they wanted to try out. They just don't really get too many kids here most nights, and he motions for you to look around, and you see a lot of couples at the cafe tonight. Not maybe 1, 2 older kids around 8 and 9 with their parents, but it's a lot of like date night couples. But he goes, the chef decides to try something different, just in case we do have a little one like this show up, something they can eat and enjoy. And he kind of looks down at the plate and Kind of stops for a second, thinking about what the chef had called them, and he goes, I think he called them nuggets? I'm not 100% sure. Don't take me to heart on that. I'll have to ask him again. No, they're not chicken nuggets.
So I was thinking chicken nuggets.
No, they're not nuggies. They're
Yeah.
like the chef hasn't quite figured out the chicken's the best meat for that. They're like
so it's something
little tender pieces of steak
steak nuggets.
that a small child can easily chew and eat.
Okay.
So we're not quite nugget worthy yet. I'm sorry.
No nuggets.
And then he goes, but if you ladies need anything, hey, let me know. And he leans in and goes, and I mean anything. And then he looks it up, except that. And then he turns and makes his way off.
And Viessa starts with eating her food.
Yeah, Nira's eating while she's helping the little one to eat and, not make a giant fucking mess. Nira's basically doing the mom thing.
Okay.
Are we passing the torch?
Wow. I don't know.
I don't
Yes,
know. We haven't heard anything from Sora.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, what else do we need to talk about?
Right, I mean, if you want to bring something up, you
I'm
can.
waiting for night, so no, I'm good.
Okay. And torch pass to the guys. Things are starting in the cafe are starting to die down. You still can't see us.
Norla has finished his bread, sipping the tea, and has finished the teacup and quietly sets it back down on the plate. And then looks over at Peldwood. So, is this definitely a place you would like to come back to again?
Hopefully, yeah. We're gonna be here a bit longer, yeah.
All right, I'll definitely be sure
I'm
to
guessing
keep
the
that.
bird did finally get here.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, the evening's coming to a close. It's almost nightfall.
Okay, so I probably ate it then.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
this time you probably have ate it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the bird was great. The bread was good, and the fruit punch. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for.
I haven't
Really
really
refreshing.
necessarily. Yeah, I haven't really necessarily had any of that before, but I know for a fact that a lot of the people say that the food here is fantastic, and I have thought about trying a fruit punch at one point, but I don't know. I'm just always used to my tea.
I don't know. I recommend it.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Do you guys pay and depart?
I guess that's
That
only
I
thing to
think,
do.
yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. Good.
Who's picking up the bill out of you two? Are you paying separately?
I don't know.
And, since it's his first time, I can cover it.
Okay.
Grand total for your meal? 12 gold.
How much would that account to in silver?
It's 10 silver per gold piece.
That would be 120, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about I just throw on a platinum and call it good?
I'm good with
All right.
that.
Well, she, your waitress hurries back over. Asks you, did you enjoy it? The usual restaurant spiel. I'm just gonna fucking steamroll through this real quick.
Mhm.
And then you pay her directly. Do you tell her keep the change,
Yes, I do.
Jake?
Yeah.
Okay. And she nods and looks at Felwood and goes, and I hope to see you here again.
Yeah.
Before turning and sashaying to the lockbox. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now. Evenings at this place, there's not a lot of single guys.
Oh man.
It's a lot of couples.
Yeah, except for these two.
Well, I mean, the girls are single, but sure.
Yeah, well, Mordai's got his eyes set on somebody already.
Ah,
And I'm pretty sure you figured out who.
yeah.
Alright, well, it's at this point
Alright,
that
so,
I'm-
Jake, go ahead and move yourself onto the map where you're going next.
Alright, well, our next spot is I'm gonna go show, since it's about the evening, still got a little bit of daylight. I'll go ahead and take Peldwood over to the park for a short time.
Alright. Okay, but while you guys are spending time at the park, I'm gonna fast forward. Sora, it is now nightfall.
What?
It's now nighttime.
Okay.
The sun has set. We finished our meal. We've paid.
Oh, okay, it's night, then I guess I need to go back over there.
Cool park.
Go park, bro.
Yeah.
It's a nice park, yes.
Is that where you met all those kids?
Yes.
So, we are having our sleepover in Viessa's house, our room.
Yes.
Okay, I'll
Uh,
Go ahead and- move the pieces over there then.
Please do.
Where the heck was that?
We're getting over there. Here we go.
Oh, you're back at the guild hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
moved back to the hall.
yeah, we're all back at the, since it's already been fast forwarded tonight, we might as well just be at the guild hall too.
Okay. And is it good if I call it then? Or...
Okay. We can call it.
Yeah. We'll catch you up. We'll catch you up with the VOD.
Yeah, I mean you can keep going. So,
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
If you don't,
let me know if
Yeah.
any funny things happen. So
Of course.
I'll still be online. I just gotta eat something. So
Okay.
Alright.
okay.
I might put the stream up on. So
Okay.
is it
Alright.
okay if I left the game?
That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, we'll just say you went to bed.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so yeah, I'll put the stream up and try to see if I can keep an eye on anything, but I'll still be around though because I'm not going to bed yet.
Yeah, you may want to bring the stream up.
Yeah, I will. I'll try doing that. I'll try to keep it where I can kind of hear it at least. Let's see where. Okay, I'm gonna go leave the Discord for now though.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be back. I'll be back for whoever's around when this is done. So,
Okay.
Okay.
alright, I'll
Alright.
see you soon.
All right.
Okey-doke.
So y'all want to continue, or you want to call it?
Let's continue.
Okay.
Have our girls' night.
Yes. Yes. I vote that too. Let's continue with this.
Girls' night.
Okay. So as we are having our girls' night, hey, partay. Um, Nira, you get a chill down your spine.
Okay.
As you hear a blood-curdling scream.
When she hears the scream, she perks up. Did anybody else hear that?
Ava's already looking out the window.
Yeah, I heard it.
Nira's joining Ava at the window. What the hell's going on out there?
Everybody grab your stuff. Let's go investigate.
Nira nods and
Okay.
manifests her packed blade. Or at least the handle.
Norl
Doesn't-
was just currently meditating in his bedroom, but was it possible for Norl to hear this at this time?
Did the little one fall asleep?
The little one was taken by Mordai.
Okay. So it's
Uh,
just us.
Yes, it's just us.
Okay.
The kid is no longer with us. I'm not
And
gonna...
as for Norl, roll a d20 for me and tell me what the number is.
Okay. Should I just roll the number, or should I know what check I'm doing?
Just roll the number.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Hold on.
Oh.
You hear it. The scream. Your head starts to slightly start to ache as it goes away.
Well, I think my meditation has been severely broken.
Yeah, you can't meditate with a headache. I know, I've tried.
Yeah. No kidding.
So at this point, Norl hears this and currently has the headache, and he opens his eyes, stands up, and decides to also quietly investigate.
Does anybody look outside their window?
Well, aren't we?
I know
Whoa.
I know I'm looking out mine, but are you guys also looking with me?
Yeah, we're looking
Yeah.
out the window with you. That's why we asked.
Norl?
Currently at this time, I think isn't my room separate, so I would be like in a hallway or something.
You can be in a hallway or you could be in a bedroom. I'm just asking, do you have a window you can look out of?
I think I will go ahead
The
and look
hallway has
outside
no
of.
windows.
Yeah, I haven't went out of my room yet, so
Okay.
I'm currently investigating through my own window.
Okay, so when you guys look at the windows, you guys see guards. Not a lot, 1, 2, maybe 3, but they're all starting to get huddled together as they walk toward the market district. I think we should follow them, Ava says.
Alright.
Nira nods. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. They might need some help.
Ava, and I'm assuming you guys, we all start running out our doors.
Oh yeah, we're taking off.
All right, we're out in the streets. Norl, are you leaving?
It is currently at this time I decide to, in my mind, I leave. I take
Okay,
a
you're
piece of cloth.
you're
that's like-
roboting out really bad.
We're gonna have to explain why. Okay. Anyway, let me try again. It's at this point that Norl decides to quietly follow. He has wrapped basically a dark cloth around over his head and over his face, and he is going into basically stealth mode.
Okay.
Are we still in the building?
No, we are on the street now.
Yeah, we're right behind the guards. Nira has not bothered to put her.
No,
hood
we're
up.
just outside our building, our apartment complex. Hold there.
the
hold
guild
on.
hall.
Should we be hidden?
No,
Okay.
we're guild members.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Alrighty then.
Norl, did you go outside?
Yes, currently I have followed behind, but not quite.
Okay.
Not quite.
Norl, you catch when you're kind of going, you see us standing outside the apartment complex, or the guild hall. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's at this point that I notice where y'all are. So that's where I'm going to follow. But
Okay.
I'm going to follow quietly so as not to disturb anything.
Are you gonna let us know you're there or no?
Currently at this time I'm not 100% sure if it's a good idea for me to let myself be known while looking like basically a ninja.
Okay.
I mean, unless if everyone would be fine with me sneaking up and be like, "Hey, I'm here."
That's fine.
We're here.
I know. Okay, I'll just do that. All right. So I just like slowly come up. I take off the cloth and reveal that it's me following, and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." Just wanted to look around and make sure that there wasn't any other craziness happening that we are going to be investigating.
We're gonna go investigate that god awful scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to definitely concur, and I think we should be getting on the move now.
Okay. We start running.
Where we're running to.
Okay, go ahead.
Toward the
I'll
market
move.
district here. I'll move.
Pelwood, go. Yeah, go ahead and move the four of us wherever.
Right where we were shopping. Right here.
Okay. That little spot.
Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see. Uh. I'm trying to imagine this grotesque scene. You see what seems to be just a. The place looked like it was painted in blood. There's blood splatters everywhere. You see 3 corpses, shredded to pieces. And then you see a blood trail leading off somewhere. You see guards investigating. You see concerned people standing outside their doorways. You see them hiding their children from this. You see guards asking questions. The whole shebang. You even see a few even see a few guild members taking some notes.
Oh, is anybody following that?
A little bit. Why?
Because I think that's where whatever did this went.
What do you think, Nira? Should I go stealthy and follow that?
I think it would be better if we stuck together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking of scouting ahead, but you've got a better idea.
Nira motions. Come on, let's see where this leads. And starts moving down following the blood trail.
As you guys follow the blood trail, I'm just gonna draw it. Zero, you
Yeah, that works.
just see it kind of. Well, why is it green?
That's because you're green.
Get out of here.
Get out.
You see, blood trail go this way. Let's just say there's a gate here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, there. Anywhere where you see a road touching that wall, there's a gate.
And then it just kind of goes off the side. So I'm assuming we follow it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
As you guys
Got it.
get toward the ship, you see the blood trail go off the side into the grass, and as you follow it, you see it's gone off the cliff.
This looks like somebody was massacred and then thrown off.
Or thrown off or dragged down.
I only see one bit of drag marks. And off to
gonna
the side.
roll investigation for footprints.
Okay. Whew. Alright.
Let's see here. 19, 20, 30?
30 what?
30 for the. I'm checking for footprints. I rolled passive perception and investigation. Well, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 20. It'd be a 26 for investigation.
The
I was gonna say what that.
The only footprints you saw were underneath the blood trail. And they were kind of messed up from whatever was dragged.
Okay. Do the footprints lead off the cliff?
Yeah.
That's a long
Yeah,
way
Nira
down.
stands up and looks at everybody and goes, "Yeah, whatever did that," and she points down the cliff, took whoever or whatever that was with them.
Ugh.
That's just quite concerning.
It is.
I just kind of
Yeah.
stands there. I'm gonna have to alert the guild of this.
I'm pretty sure at this point the guild and Lady Mallory already know.
Probably, but I don't know. I've never seen this before.
I haven't either.
It's new to me.
But then again, this is the first place I've seen those hooded creatures too.
I hope they're not connected.
I hope not.
That's the best we can do right now is hope.
Let's go back to our room and think about what just happened.
Yeah.
It's a murder mystery.
All of a sudden, Freddy's voice comes through. All right, split up, gang, and then you hear Nira. No, fuck you.
Really?
Yeah, let's make the worst choice possible, gang.
Okay, so we've moved back to the room. Now, are we all in the room? Did the girls kick Norl out? What's going
I
on?
was about to say he didn't really have to do that. Nora was heading back to his own room anyway.
Well, yeah, you can head to your room, and Ava actually stays with Viessa and Nira if they're gonna stay.
Yeah, because Norl was already aware of what was going to be happening anyway. It was going to be a girls' night out, so he was going to respect that and just go back to his room.
Girls' night out spoiled by a goddamn blood curdling scream. But whatever.
Yeah?
Yeah. anything.
I mean, unless if somebody wants to interrupt if they need me.
No,
Nobody
not really,
No,
not right
we
now.
We got some magic peoples. We don't need.
Sorry, we don't need the master of punching.
I mean, technically, technically at my level, I could do magic punch to negate non-magic damage, so I can do magic punch now.
Are they magic sunlight punches?
Yeah. Yes, they are.
I don't remember you taking that path. That lets you do elemental damage. I'm sorry.
It's not a path.
It's not
I mean, if I remember correctly, it's something that goes with leveling up as a monk.
I was talking
Matter of
about
fact,
the way of the elements, or whatever the hell it's called.
Okay, the elements part, no. Basically, what I'm talking about is it's a punch that makes it to where I can go through anything that says, haha, non-magical, no, fuck you, magic punch.
But it's not a magic sunlight punch.
No, it doesn't have an element. It says starting at key empowered strikes. Starting at 6th level, your unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage. So, anything that says, haha, non-magical, well, fuck you, key empowered strikes then.
Yeah, in other words, Joseph Joestar, you are not.
I think he's Joseph Joestar.
He's close, but he doesn't have magic sunlight punches. He has magic punches.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a multiple punch.
Maiwa, motion Deyu.
I don't really have the Nani. I don't really have that many punches yet.
Thank you for that, Jake.
Yeah, the one I was calling for was the Way of the Four Elements, which gives him elemental strikes.
Yeah, no. I went with open hand.
That fucking Nani caught me off guard so bad.
Nani?
I didn't expect him just to go Nani.
He was just randomly
Well-
like, Nani?
If you do the first part, you can't really not do the second part. Alright. So I offered a dream spell to Viessa,
Okay.
if she's still willing.
Yeah, she's still willing. She'll take it.
She'll do it. She'll do it. She'll do it. All right.
So I guess we're going to sleep then?
Just a second.
Ooh.
Wait for a reply.
Shit.
Nani?
Okay, could we rewind just a little bit, guys?
What?
Sure.
As we're walking, I've completely fucking forgot this part. I can't believe it. As we're walking back, Nira, you spot in the shadows that same thing as last time.
The same thing as last time?
Be answered within time.
Ah.
Yeah, she stops dead in her tracks.
What's that?
And she really, really hesitant to answer. Tripping over her own words. Then she shakes her head. Nothing. And, we should hurry up and get back.
Okay.
Okay, was that all you wanted for that?
No.
Oh.
As we continue walking back, you're like, no, just ignore it. Let's just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You feel something kind of push you.
Kind of push me.
Yeah, like you feel like a push.
Okay, is it a hard push?
No, just a soft.
Just
Like I
enough
bumped
to
into something?
Huh?
Like I bumped into something?
Like something bumped into you.
This, again, causes her to stop and look around.
Nothing.
Yes, stops. Are you okay?
She shakes her head. I'm probably just really tired. But let's just go back.
Yeah, it's been a
Things
long
aren't
night.
making a whole lot of sense right now.
I agree.
Okay.
And we
You guys go back to the guild
Fast
hall.
forward.
Fast forward, go.
yeah. There's at this point that Norrell, out of respect for the ladies, has made his way back to his room and has proceeded to continue with his meditation, trying to relax his head.
Okay. Just before we enter Viessa's room, Nira goes, "Hang on just a second. I'd better go grab my nightcap," and hurries into her room.
You already know the answer to this.
Yeah.
Done.
And I'm gonna say, I don't know, 10 minutes pass, and Nava, Viessa, and Norrell can hear Nira literally almost rip that room apart.
What's going on in there?
Norrell sighs. And he says
Like,
to himself,
it's frantic.
Norrell sighs and says to himself,
Can't I get a goddamn night of sleep?
okay, I might as well just go to bed after this. I'm not getting any meditation whatsoever. So Norrell then walks over to his door, peeks out, looks.
It's not that long after you just got. So you probably just walked in your door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he just takes a step in after closing the door and he's like, great, okay. And then he turns back around, opens the door, looks all concerned, and is like, what the hell is going on?
All you hear, Nira's room door is closed, but you hear, where is it, 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 and then something, goes sailing across the room and crashes into the floor.
Norrell goes walking over to...
Like I said, it's loud enough for all three of you to hear.
Looks out the door. And... So everything okay? I hear like all this noise.
I don't know. I'm about to go check and see what's going on over there.
She comes out of the door and goes there too. I'm standing behind you.
Okay, Norrell, Viessa is following me
Yeah.
as we go over and cautiously check.
You open the door and the room is trashed. And Nira's basically in the middle of flipping the mattress at this point. Just consistently repeating, where is it?
At first, Norrell was confused.
Wait, you can't find it?
But then,
Nira,
when he heard Viessa say that, he realized.
and Nira turns to Viessa, and you can almost see the color change in her face. she's a bit paler than her normal scarlet self. She goes, "It's not here. I left it there," and she points at the bedside table. "In that drawer. It's not there. So I thought somebody moved it. So I went through the whole room. It's not here."
Oh no.
Ava walks in. You mean that's not here?
And Nira just goes,
Yes.
"Yes."
No. Yeah. Both Nira and Nora say yes.
Oh no.
Oh, we better find that. We have to find that. That's a once in a lifetime item.
Oh boy.
You think?
Yeah, that would be useful.
Well, it's not in the room. As you can clearly see, I've done everything but turn it upside down.
Yeah, I see that.
You guys come up with a plan. I'm gonna go check mostly around in the guild hall, just in case if it was misplaced somewhere.
Do you seriously think I would misplace something that important?
Sometimes it can happen.
At this point, I'm gonna say Mordai shows up as you're going to leave and asks what's going on.
Oh, currently there is a very important item that needs to be found ASAP.
And he goes, "And I'm sorry, what item is that?"
It is a nightcap.
He goes, "You mean that red thing Nira was wearing last night?"
The nightcap, yes.
Okay, and she didn't tell him, he doesn't know. Why is this nightcap so important? I mean, she can go to the shop down the street and get another one.
This particular one helps.
What, helps her sleep? Like, he's confused. He doesn't understand
know.
because he doesn't know what it actually does.
It helps to keep her nightmares at bay.
Doesn't keep them at bay, it just makes them tolerable.
It keeps the nightmares tolerable. To the point to where she's not screaming bloody murder.
And it's not in the room? I mean, I saw, and he points at the drawer. I saw her put it in there. It's not in there. She shakes her head.
She's turned that place into a hurricane disaster.
And he goes, "Yeah, I can clearly see that."
So no, it's not in there.
Panties just kind of float down from the ceiling. They were stuck on one of the boards up there.
It's like, thank you.
So
Captain
no,
Obvious.
So no, it's not in there.
He goes, all right. I have an idea. And he gives a quick, short whistle with his fingers. And within moments, there's a group of guys behind him. And he goes, "Okay, you lot, we're searching for a red nightcap. You search the guild hall," and then he points at like the other group of guys, "and you guys search the area around the guild hall. And fan out as you complete each round. And inform the guards. We're probably going to need their help on this." And they nod, and they disperse.
Mordhai, is there anything I can assist with?
Hell, if you want, I'll go with you personally. Nobody steals from this particular hall and gets away with it. And he says that in an almost menacing tone.
I wholeheartedly agree. Let's see if we can't find a thief.
And he nods and ushers for you to follow him as you two exit the guild hall and start searching the area around.
I swiftly follow, keeping my fists at the ready.
Alright, and we're going back to the girls. While Nira's having an existential crisis.
Oh gosh. I don't know, Phil.
Sora?
What?
It's back to us.
I've already... It's back to us.
Oh,
I've already sent the guild
sorry.
guys out, and...
I'm kind of lost right now, actually, to think of what to say.
Yeah, you missed a lot, Phil.
Yeah, Nira's freaking the fuck out. Her nightcap's gone, by the way, Pelt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently stuff happened while I was gone.
Yeah, we just.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're still doing this for a while, I mean, I don't know, but
It's not gonna be much longer.
No.
I mean, I did kind of see some stuff that happened. I know the cap's gone. I see that.
Okay, there was also a murder scene.
Yeah, I which I don't know too much about, except that he was down near the docks or something.
It started in the market district, and we followed a blood trail down to the docks.
Hmm.
So yeah, let's just say shit's going sideways in the most colossal
Is it possible
way.
for me to get back in anything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're
It's-
So I guess
the room is.
Oh, yeah.
good.
I mean, I did close Steam, but
Move, Rocky, move.
could you just put me with somebody?
Do you want to search in the guild hall or outside the guild hall?
I don't know. Who needs more people to look?
I would say in the guild hall, because outside they have Norl and Mordai.
Okay. So I guess I got up and I heard this was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody make me aware of what else happened? Or am I just aware of the...
Right now, our biggest thing is the cap is missing. The guards and the guild members that are down in the marketplace right now are handling that situation. We just followed the blood trail and informed them what we found.
Okay, but I don't know anything about that. So...
No. You were out like a light, dude. You sleep. I imagine Peldwood sleeps like me. Nothing's gonna wake him up unless you're like punching him in the gut.
Okay, so how did I find out about the cat missing then?
Probably by Nira trashing her room.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
loudly.
pretty loud.
Okay, so that woke me up and I found out. Okay. So who am I with looking?
You're with a couple of guild members as you scour the building.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you inside.
Alright.
How much time do we want to give them, Zora? To speed this along, a couple hours?
He's caught up.
I was talking for the search. Unless you got something you want to add for the moment.
The search yields nothing. So you guys went to go look for the nightcap, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Back and forth.
what, Joe?
Hanira is essentially in the fetal position, just kind of rocking, going, it's not here, it's not here, we need to find it, we need to find it, I want to fucking sleep.
Ava kind of sits here thinking.
Viessa
There's
turns
gotta-
into her fox form and gets next to Nira. It'll be okay, or yip yip.
Well, mind link. Remember, mind link.
Yeah.
So it's a little staticky because she's like erratic right now, but yeah, you can still get through to her.
Yeah. But to Ava, it sounded like that. I think.
How am I gonna get Nira through the fucking night? Good lord.
Well, she did offer to spend time in Viessa's dream. It might not be as horrendous as hers. She might be able to take it.
Maybe.
That could work. So why don't you go inside Viessa's dream then?
And there goes, do you think that'd work? Maybe?
We have no choice, do we?
She goes, well, not really. I mean, it would be her dream and not mine. It might not be so bad.
Doesn't hurt.
I'm
You go
willing.
try.
Yeah, she goes, I'm willing to try if Viessa's up for it. And then she looks at Ava and goes, because I'd rather not go into your dreams. Scar me for life.
Sometimes I wish I don't have to go to my own. So,
I'm gonna say this, Ava's dreams are more fucked up than Nira's are.
Oh, jeez.
alright, I'm gonna stop it there because I don't think there's much we could do.
We could, if Kat wants to throw a dream out, I'm not gonna spend the spell point because, again, long rest, so I'll have it back in the morning. But if she wants to throw a dream out, that's perfectly fine.
What, just mentioning it, or what?
If you want to go into throw one out and go into detail on what kind of crap we deal with in it, that's fine.
I mean,
Like, am I seeing anything of note? Is it the same dream as before? Is it different?
I could have it the same dream. I didn't have it much detailed out, I just threw it together. But, yeah. So, let's see. So, okay, in the dream, it starts out in like this little house outside of the village that Viessa lived in. And her mother it came out to like you were standing in a field. You saw the house and everything, but you're standing in a field, like outside the house.
With the dream spell, I'm tethered to whatever is Viessa's dream form.
Okay.
Whatever form she's taking in the dream. I'm basically tethered to that.
I guess she's basically herself? I don't know.
If she's a kid in the dream,
Yeah.
Nira is tethered to the kid.
Yeah.
You can interact with her, but nobody in the dream seems to notice.
Okay.
For Jake, it's kind of like what Caroline had on her. Like
Yeah.
we can talk, but it's like they don't even see you talking to somebody. They don't even see you looking at me. They see you looking at them.
So sort of like A Christmas Carol, where they're talking to the goat. He's talking.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it's like that.
All
except
right, yeah, I get it.
Or like Quantum Leap. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
like there's this air of forget around it. Like they don't know. Like to them, you're looking at them, while you're looking at me and talking to me. you're paying attention to them rather than me, is what it looks like to whoever's in the dream.
Okay. And let's see, she's in the she's in that field, and Viessa tells you, this looks like my dream that I had. And
Like,
her mother comes out. And comes up to her and she goes, "Oh, hey, my little girl," and she basically goes up and hugs her and everything, and says, "Here, I'm gonna give you this necklace," and then she talks about some of like how it's a magical item that she had when she was younger, and she wanted her to have it. And she doesn't mention what it does, but yeah, she just gives it to her. And then after a bit of her talking about it, she starts changing to the lich form, and then you see, you have her back up a bit, and she then she tells, before that happens, she tells her that to keep it safe and never give it to anybody, just keep it for yourself. And then she became a lich, and then tries to grab Viessa.
okay, at that point, when it reaches out and tries to grab Viessa, Nira takes Viessa's hand and pulls her behind her and actually draws her sword and stabs it in the head. I can interact with the dream in any way possible. They just can't see me.
Okay.
I'm actually making this up on the fly because the dream spell is basically a way to converse with somebody from a long, long distance. So I'm like I said, I'm tweaking it a bit for it to work in this context.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
So basically, she gets her sword out, and then she takes the sun blade and just rams it through this lich's head. And at the top of her lungs, not on my fucking watch. Because VS is still, the lich is still you're still a fucking kid in this stream, and you know how Nira is with children. So very, very protective. You're getting to see a side of Nira that you never saw.
She's like 2 years old. She's young.
Yeah. So yeah, you're getting to be on the defended end of Nira for kids. So you're actually getting to see a side of Nira that nobody other than kids have seen.
In this dream, suddenly Nira became a stand.
Fucking Silver Chariot, eat your fucking heart out. Oh, no, there's no aura, it's shank. The blade comes back, and then she just brings it across and cleaves the head off.
Wow.
Yeah, this is mild compared to what Nira deals with.
Road roller da.
So at that point when the lich, I guess essentially he's dead now, or supposedly.
In the dream, yes.
Yes, in the dream. The hooded creatures come out and find it, and then see them and start running after Viessa.
Second.
Okay. Can we go back to the song? No, I can't. Damn. This song's so good. It was a boss fight song. It would have been perfect for this whole thing.
Rocktageddon.
Yes.
So do these go to YouTube or where do
No,
these
this
links
is
go?
Pretzel.
What's Pretzel?
It's basically a free service where you can stream. You can, when you stream, you can have background music. It's free to use music.
So if I click on one of the links, does it go to
Peanut.
that song?
It should go to the Spotify link, I think.
Hi.
if I recall.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'll
click
be
over
back.
there and see what happens.
Alright.
Alright, hang on a second.
Okay, no.
Octageddon.
Yeah. That's the group. Or I think not the group, but the
Okay, I see the white.
Mom had to go to work, so yeah, the puppy's freaking out.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah, it opens
Okay,
like a
Peanut.
Spotify thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put you down now. Alright, so what happened before I was so rudely interrupted by my mother who had to go to work for some dumb reason?
At this point, in this point in the dream, the hooded figures have recognized that the Lich is dead, so now the hooded figures are going after Viessa.
Okay. So Nira has picked up Viessa. Sword, blade still out, just scoops her up in one arm and starts, to run, swinging whenever one of them gets close.
Alright.
Now, I have a question. What's going on in the real world?
At this
Dead.
time...
Not a question for you, it's a question for Kat.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She's tossing and turning a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah, and sweating.
Yeah, I think Nero would be sweating too.
Maybe mumbling a little bit.
Yeah, Nero's, mum. Did I drop out? No? Okay.
I don't know, did you?
I don't know, I might
It
have.
was kind of dead silent for a bit. I was like,
It basically, I'm assuming you said mumbling, because all it got to was Mira's mum, and I was like, Mum? What?
Nira's mumbling, curse words. Which is somewhat normal for her when she sleeps.
well, yeah. Considering she's nightmares. Go figure.
Yeah. Like, those fun sleepable ones, the ones that don't make you wake up in a cold sweater screaming.
Ah.
Alright, so I think you don't need me now, right?
No, I think we're wrapping slowly up at this
Okay,
point.
so
unless-
nobody could find their cat.
No,
Yeah.
Cap's gone.
Alright. Alright, so I'll be going then, but I'll see what's going on when you're actually done. But I'll I still got the stream up.
Alright.
Alright, see you then.
Later.
Don't mind me, calling the dogs.
I'm trying to think of what else to add to this.
You can't really think. You can't really think of any.
Wait.
We can always.
Well. Question is, do I want to reveal them?
I mean, if you want to reveal them to me privately on stream, I'm sure Sora can drop us into the other voice chat, so it's just us and the viewers.
I mean, if you wish.
This is your story. I've just kind of made myself a part of it. If you want to, it's your call.
Sure. I mean, I have nothing else. At this point.
Sora, if you would be so kind, please move us to the other voice chat. Or Jake.
I don't know. I don't know. Should I tell everyone?
If you want to tell me and the chat that in the separate voice call, that's fine. If you don't, since we're already there, that's fine too.
Okay.
It is completely up to you if you want to throw a little bit more information out.
I think I will.
Because keeping it all bottled up and dropping it all on us at once
hard
is
for me.
it's not really recommended
No.
to dump too much on your party
Sure.
without context. So
I'm just trying to think of how to do it. Is my thing.
No, take your time.
Well, don't take that much time, but yeah.
Yeah, well, there's that. I mean, also, Peld, I know you got the stream open. Could you mute? I'll message you when you're good to go.
Okay. Let's see.
So to make it a little easier, I do have an idea.
What?
With one of her swings, when they get close, she manages to knock the hood off of one of them.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to like stop us and pull the hood down. No, Nira actually like swings her blade and manages to take the hood off one of them. Not its head, but its hood.
Alright. As the hood comes off, you see it is clearly an incubus.
Out of character. Dad? Out of character, out of character. I had to.
I know.
Well, technically, somewhere in her Nira's ancestry, somebody banged a demon, so.
True. Yeah.
Or made a pact with one. I can't remember how it works with tieflings. But yeah. So it's an incubus. Ooh. So upon seeing that, Nira almost instantly tries to make a stab for it.
At the one she just knocked the hood off, or
The hood off of, yeah, the one she knocked the hood off of.
okay.
I mean, I'll go full combat if you want me to go full combat.
I mean, I suppose you could. I don't really know.
If you say I just slay it right then and there, that's fine. Or, you know, I miss, whatever.
Yeah, I would say maybe you could slay that one.
Okay, do I get it to the head? Do I get it in the chest? Do I cut it to ribbons?
I would say ribbons, maybe? Unless you don't want to.
I would say I one up Silver Chariot again and get it to the head, the chest, and then manage to, like, bring the blade around and cut it in half. Not quite ribbons, but I do get some decent hits in on it. Enough to off it.
Make it disappear.
Yeah, what happens after I, you know, cleave it in half is both the parts just kind of poof into this wispy black smoke.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dream. It's not gonna have everything. It's just poofs.
The thing is with this particular iteration of the dream spell is I have to follow your dream's logic, not mine.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
if you want my weapon to do something different, it's up to you.
okay.
So like you're seeing it as it normally functions. If you want to change that function, if you want to turn it into a whip of light, that's fine as long as it has the same core mechanics. So the whatever it is has to be made of light, and the handle has to stay the same.
The sword of light. No.
Technically, it is the sword of light.
Out of character.
Have you?
Is that you? Kidding.
I like to think I'm more badass than Gallery because I can cast spells
kind
too.
Of blunt and stupid.
As Lena put it, at least he's hot.
True.
But then again, wait, so is Nira. But I'm not a dumb blonde.
True.
And my spells don't look like carrots. Alright, so yeah, if you want to change it so like the blade does something, functions in a different way, you can. It is your dream.
True.
Because if it were my dream, there'd be a lot more tentacles and slimy things, and you'd probably be like, oh, so this is what it's like to live in a hentai world.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would say there's still more of those hooded creatures, but most of them have, since that happened, decided to change back to who they were. So there's also succubuses as well.
Oh.
Yeah. I would say
Okay.
about maybe 4.
At this point, Nira's moved you from her chest to basically giving you a piggyback ride.
Yay!
You don't know how she did it, but she did it in one fluid motion. It just tells you to hang on
Yeah,
as she
hangs
readies her
on.
blade. and tells them to back the fuck off.
Hmm. Two of them back up a bit, but the other two are ready for an attack.
Well, Nira's standing ready with the blade.
Alright, yeah, they, one of the incubuses uses their claw. Try to attack.
Okay? Just try to attack.
Yes,
Well, taking into account the whole sparring match earlier, let's do it kind of like that. So Nira sidesteps out of the way and brings the blade up and cleaves his arm halfway up his forearm. Just takes that part clean off. And then goes to bring the blade down again. Now I'm stopping here because, like I said, it's your dream. If you want to change how the sword works, you can do it even if I'm mid-combat.
Alright. The sword turns into an actual light whip. And also goes through the other parts of him as well. Making him disappear.
So after he disappears, Nira brings the handle up and goes, well, this is different, but...
It works?
And then she gives it a crack. But I can work with this.
It brightens up when you whip it too, like that. It's like whoosh, makes a bright
Oh,
light.
the whole whip actually like flashes every time it cracks.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's a shame I can't do that, with the actual sword, but hell yeah, I'm liking what I got right now.
That would be cool. As the other one comes running over and tries to do more, another slash damage as well. Like at her face.
Near, at Nira's face?
Yeah.
Big mistake. Nira moves out of the way, and you get to watch as she grabs the thing's arm and takes the newly acquired light whip and somehow manages to wrap it around its neck, and then lets the thing go and gives a good yank, cleaving its head from its shoulders.
Oof. Yeah, its head disappears and then the body falls and then just poofs out.
Yeah, Nira is not fucking around right now.
The other hooded creatures ran off that were backed up a bit.
And you hear Nira, yeah, that's right, you fuckers, you better run. Giving the light whip a nice crack to emphasize her point.
Viessa's like, yeah, get out of here.
And after they run off, she sets down, you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Alright. Well, I'm guessing we still have a few hours to kill in this particular dream. Do you have any ideas? It's your dream. You can do whatever you want. And then she kind of holds up the handle of the light whip and goes, I mean, you've already done something. It's all, yeah. She makes the light whip kind of dance. Before having the blade retract. Or disappear.
Yeah. She ends up looking around and she sees the forest that she had as like outside of or like a little further from where she was originally. And then she notices this castle out in the distance. Maybe we should try going there.
She goes, "It's your dream. I'm just following."
Okay.
And then we start to make our way to the castle. And I'm gonna take the reins from you right now, so we don't give away too much.
That's fine.
And you find that Nira is actually holding the hilt of her packed blade in the morning.
Wait, you cut out what?
And Nira's holding her packed weapon,
Okay.
just the hilt,
Alright,
because
yeah.
her sun sword is the packed weapon. She's holding that,
Alright.
and we can move back over to those two. So I'll meet you over there.
Okay.
That's 3 quick
There
maths.
we go. Sorry.
Doing quick maths.
Every man in the block. Smoke tree.
All right, so it's now morning. Sometime in the night.
Whoa, buddy. I gotta call it. I'm so fucking tired right now.
We're actually wrapping it right now.
Great.
So sometime in the night, if Ava was conscious, she would have seen Nira manifest her packed weapon, but not activate it. And then after that point, the tossing and turning stopped, and they had a peaceful sleep. And then morning comes, and we wake up, and that's where we're calling it.
Okay.
Yay!
And also, when we come back, me and Mordai are gonna have a talk.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
What?
I kind of figured that was gonna happen, but
And it's not gonna be no awkward
Okay.
talk. No, we're gonna talk man to man about this.
oh boy. I'm gonna ask what, but not while we're streaming.
Yeah, no,
Well, I
they'll
can
find
quit
out later.
streaming.
Yeah, no, the viewers will find out later.
Yes, later.
Next time.
Next time at the
Next time on whatever the hell we're calling this, more shit happens.
Yeah.
Isn't
I honestly
more,
haven't thought of a campaign name yet.
Isn't more shit happens the normal thing for day by day?
I would consider the ship stuff not shit, more like character development. No, things have only just started.
Time for me to go ahead and do the save.
We've looked down the rabbit hole, and oddly enough, the rabbit hole stared back for a minute. It was weird.
Definitely. But yes, bye everybody.
Bye bye.